selector. Rewind selector.
And good evening, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Single. We have Bill Mann, and we have also Courtney Jimison here for CatchMark Sports, as we are bringing you this M2 soccer action Friday night between the Muskegon Risers and the Rochester Lancers. This is the first game for the Lancers, kind of a weird situation. Muskegon has already played, 5 games? They're 1-4, and everybody else has played about 5 games, and now just because of the kind of a quirk in the schedule with the 4 teams in the division, not everybody gets the equal amount. They will eventually, but that just means that the Rochester team will have to catch up in a hurry.
Yeah,
so.
a lot of games quickly for them, and I'll tell you what, the first game for Rochester, first game for me.
Yeah.
As I was down for the count here, I had that cold and flu and everything going around. So I want to thank Dylan Darkle, who came in here a couple weeks ago, filled in with you, and just did a great job. Dylan, just a great soccer coach over at Mona Shores, knows the game so well. So thank you very much, Dylan, for taking one for the team. As I was down for the count, I was not going anywhere. And then I gave it to Billy. Then Billy was down for the count.
Yeah. Billy worked through it, but it was not pretty.
You're saying Billy was tougher than me?
Yeah, maybe. The Muskegon Risers, as we said, they are 1-4. Not the greatest of records, but boy, the last time they were here, what a thriller it was. They played the Iowa Demon Hawks, and wound up coming back from a 6-2 deficit to win that one in overtime, 8-7. Let's go down to PA announcer Lee Andrews for the
Number 7, Jeremy Lonkow.
Introductions.
Number 9, Dan Rieger. Number 10, John Cohen. Number 13, Eduardo Figueroa. Number 14, Alex Harling. Number 16, Frank Siliberto. Number 20, Andre Demidov. Number 21, Matt D'Amico. Number 24, Tanner Bay. Number 25, Vadim Kojakov. Number 26, Conrad Zidowitz. Number 27, Joey Tavernisi. Number 28, Darren Toby. And number 42, Jacob Schindler. Assistant coaches are Joey Tavernisi, Mark Mandel, John Berdicurti, and the head coach of Rochester is Jake Schindler.
Wait for the kids to get out and get lined up.
All right, just a few minutes away from the starting lineup for the Muskegon Risers here.
Tell you what, we're going to have a special treat here tonight, are we not? A bunch of kids out here going to sing the national anthem. Small to big kids. It's going to be awesome.
I think these are going to be the line that the Risers run through. They run through and give them high fives and all that stuff.
You know what? You're right.
But still will be awesome.
It'll still be awesome.
If we can pick all of that up.
Hey, I made it about 1 minute.
Risers fans, it's a beautiful night for indoor soccer in Muskegon. We want it to be loud in Trinity Health Arena for the entire game. So Risers fans, are you ready? Yeah, then it's time to get on your feet. Put your hands together and welcome your Muskegon Risers. From Okemos, Michigan, goalkeeper 0, Aiden Hanshat. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, goalkeeper number 1, Lucas Lobo. From Wyoming, Michigan, number 2, Cesar Alayo. From Caledonia, Michigan, number 3, Henry Spies. All the way from Muskegon, Michigan, number 5, Cody Loss. Also from Muskegon, number 6, Brandon Edwards. From Guatemala City, Guatemala, number 7, Aldony Mendez. From Grafton, Wisconsin, number 12, Tyler Howard. From Holland, Michigan, number 13, Daniel Ariano. From Watertown, Wisconsin, number 14, Taylor Pill. From the land, Cleveland, Ohio, number 17, Steve Merker. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 22, Kyle Crane. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 23, Moses Crawford. From Brighton, Michigan, number 27, James Dutcher. From Muskegon, number 28, Miguel Flores. And from Muskegon, number 68, Michael Schmidt. Athletic trainer is Olivia Schroeder. Assistant coach, Ryan Wagonmaker. And the head coach of your Muskegon Risers, Michael Vollmer. Let's hear it for your Muskegon Risers.
All right, there are the announcements. We're going to have the special treat, local.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the brave men and women serving in the armed forces throughout the world with the singing of our national anthem. Tonight's national anthem is being performed by the Mona Shores Middle School Choir. All right, thank you, Mona Shores Middle School Choir, for leading us in our national anthem this evening.
All right, we are finally back here. Had everything, all the pregame festivities going, and just get everybody kind of caught up on what happened with the Risers when we last covered them. They had a rough weekend. They went back to Iowa. They lost to the Iowa Demon Hawks 17-4. That was an old-fashioned butt-kicking there, Cal.
Yes, sir.
But then they were also defeated by the Iowa Raptors, a closer game by the score of 7-6. As I said, they are 1-4 in third place in the North Division of the M2 League. You have the Iowa Demon Hawks at 3-0 and then one overtime loss. That one overtime loss was to the Muskegon Risers in the game that we did back here a couple of weeks ago. And then you have the Iowa Raptors at 2-0. And as we said, Rochester Lancers have yet to play a game.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Rochester here tonight for the first time. We did not see that team at all last year.
Right.
I believe now the Risers are in a new conference, correct? They elevated one conference up or one division up, so this is like, I think, what we would call AAA baseball.
Yeah.
They're a notch down below like a major league team.
Yeah, they're just a notch below the Major Arena Soccer League.
Mm-hmm.
Coaching Rochester is a guy that's been a part of that league and has played over 10 years. Jake Schindler, and he's also a player coach. A little extra added spice for him a little bit tonight. And we'll see. Looks like it's going to be Lobo in the goal. Luca Lobo for the Muskegon Risers in goal tonight.
Looking to see what he can do this year. Of course, he had a good goaltender last year out here for the Risers, not with the team this year. So the first time I'm getting to see these guys. And some of these guys are very familiar off the team last year.
Right.
You'll be able to pick them up. Of course, you've already seen them once, so that helps.
Yeah, I'm a grizzled veteran of one game here.
Yeah, but Miguel Flores, I know, is right down here in front of us. So.
Luca Lobo, his first game, his first start of the season. Down into the Risers defensive zone and now kicking it out. Here comes Miguel Flores. Flores working right side, kicks it wide off the glass, and that is Kyle Crane with it.
Yeah, Crane and those guys just could not catch up. Flores had a good run at the net.
Crane with the ball over in the corner. Gets it out to number 14, Taylor Pill.
And that's a new addition to the team this year, Pill.
Yep, they have a good work. And a shot, and what a great save going up high for it and knocking it down was the goaltender. I believe that is Jacob Mitchell is starting for them.
Really nice save there by Mitchell, and you were correct. He did have to go up high. Kind of got it stopped, and then he had to corral it while he was on his back. Great effort, great save there by the goalie, by the keeper, as they call it. The keeper.
Here comes Rochester up inside the Muskegon attack zone. Leaves it now for number 26. That is Zajdowitz.
Zajdowitz, yeah. Turnover for, and then another turnover right back.
And the Lancers have it.
Figaro is out there with it. Figaro. We were doing that quite a bit during our pregame as we were just sitting here watching.
Alex Harling has it, gets it back over to number 26. That is Zajdowitz, and he's going to kick it up into the stands.
The ball flies up in the stands.
Right.
And it went off the foot of James Dutcher from Brighton, Michigan. So no score underway, 13:33 left to go first quarter, John Russell.
And a kick, and it's blocked in front, and that is Lobo finishing it off.
Lobo right there just went down, picked it up. Nice job by him.
Hurls it down into the attack zone for Muskegon, but now we have a tie up there between number 19. That is, that can't be 19, can it?
That's 19. Hold on, I might have it on this. I think there's a 19 out there, John. Or was it? No, there is a 19. He's got the white headband on.
Well, one of our rosters, it might be on there. I believe that might be Aliano, if there's not a number 2. I believe they switched jerseys.
Okay.
It looked like him from last time.
Okay.
This is going to be Brandon Edwards.
Oh, breakaway.
Gets it over to Aliano, and he kicks it over in the corner. A little headbutt there.
Good, nice defense by Tanner Bay to stop it, though.
Tried to get her out front to Schmidt, but couldn't make the connection. Here comes Flores, shoots, and another nice save there by the goaltender, Mitchell.
Might have just pushed that a little bit right on the shot, too.
Cody Loss coming back for the Muskegon Risers.
Lobo's way out of the goal there, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Remember
he was.
the keeper from last year, I think the team from Chicago?
Musa, Cleveland.
Like out to Cleveland, right. Yeah. He would come out to like midfield.
This is Luca Lobo with it. And he's going to kick it, just drop it into the Muskegon attack zone. Coming back now.
Yeah, a little bit of a hold there, and Rochester gets away with it.
This is Rieger with it.
No, nice move.
Dan Rieger coming up. Him and Flores going at it. Rieger, little slew foot move, pass over to the right side.
Good to see Flores back there.
Yeah.
After the tough injury last year.
12 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score just underway. Muskegon and Rochester here at Trinity Health Arena. Dumps it down into the corner, and this is the coach Schindler getting it off the board, trying to get a nice bank there.
Yeah, I tell you what, wasn't that far off, was it?
Right. Here comes Zajdowitz, gets it back to Schindler.
Stolen away nicely.
Intercepted there by Ariano. Kicks it over left side. Ariano goes down to fetch it. He's down in the corner. He's got Crane over on the right side. And again, scooped up and saved there by Mitchell.
Yeah, he had a player coming in from the right side, and I think that was Crane. That was moving in from the right side. If it would have went to him, he might have had a good shot on goal, John.
This is Rochester with it. Seidowitz kicks it all the way back to midfield. Works it down to number 20. Oh, shot right on, and Lobo has it.
Yeah, Lobo once again just going down. Easy save for him.
Now Muskegon bringing it back. This is number 23. This is Moses Crawford. Crawford kicking it back to...
Didn't Moses have a long hair last year?
A little bit longer, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is going to be, I believe this is Layo. They have him listed in the roster as number 2, but trying to work from memory last game, and that looks more like him. So
Crawford out there just kind of dancing around with it. Good football.
Right. Kicks it down in the corner off the boards there. Working right side. Alayo has it. And it's blocked out front. All the way coming out now is Lobo, and Lobo kicks it back into the attack zone for Muskegon, but it's taken away by Rochester.
Nice takeaway there.
Here comes Demidiv. Oh, stolen away by Muskegon. Working it around here right side is Tyler Howard, and then it's kicked back to Crawford.
And Steve Merker with a nice steal out there helped try to get an offensive set going here.
Yeah, Merker on loan from Utica City. Muskegon does have several MASL players on loan. Mm-hmm. 3 of them from Milwaukee, 1 from Utica City.
Yep, Merker played here last year.
He did. And this is number 26, Conrad Seidowitz.
Brandon Edwards checks in. Oh, and Schmidt also, Michael Schmidt in there.
Seidowitz now working it over left side to Harling, Alex Harling.
Yeah. Tell you what, Edwards doing a nice job playing some defense.
9:32 in county, no score here in the first quarter.
Finally, they get it across midfield.
Dumps it down into the Muskegon zone. This is Schindler, player coach.
Interested to watch him play. Like you said, 10-year veteran.
Right.
He played professionally at the highest level for 10 years, so seeing what he can do.
Schindler, little drop pass there. Oh, nice kick just to the right, though. Yeah. That was Kojikov.
Tell you what, though, what a pass by Schindler.
Yeah.
You can see where he's got some skill already. He's not a young guy anymore, neither.
No. Kojikov has it stolen away for momentarily by Schmidt, but Rochester gets it back.
Nice footwork there, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Rieger's going to kick it all the way back to midfield to Harling. Harling works it over left side. 8:41, no score here.
D'Amico.
Crowd still coming in here at Trinity Health Arena.
Starting to fill in.
Great facility here.
Yes, it is. Beautiful. I think there'll even be more people here tomorrow night. A lot of high school basketball going on here tonight, which probably takes away here a little bit.
Altani Mendez kicks it over and goes to Cody Loss.
Mendez doing a nice job of leaving it off to Loss.
And now it comes back to Henry Spees, who gets it back to the goaltender, up to Crawford now.
Reiser's going to reset.
Oh, hits Spees on the fly, does Crawford. Spees down in the right corner. Being hand checked there, gets it back to Crawford. Crawford kicks it in and trying to get it down to Crane, but it's kicked back by Rochester.
Yeah, nice takeaway there by Rochester.
And it goes all the way down to the Muskegon zone. Crawford battling back for it. He kicks it back out.
Oh, nice steal.
Comes out to Henry Spees. Back to Crawford. Boy, Luca Lobo likes to wander for Muskegon.
He does, doesn't he? Oh, we got a little 3-on-2 going here.
This is Rochester coming back now. That is Toby. Darren Toby kicked down. And, another kick right on, and a nice save there by Lobo. That was a shot by Darren Toby.
Toby doing a good job. He had to kind of get up in the air to corral that and get the shot on goal. Nice job, nice save. Good play all around.
Steve Merker working right side or left side rather, for Muskegon. Here's a kick right on. Another nice save there by Mitchell. He's done a great job for Rochester.
Yeah, I tell you what, Mitchell's had some of the tougher shots. Oh, breakaway.
Kojikov breaks in. Oh, nice sliding block there by Cody Loss. Wow,
Cody, nice job. That was really nice by Loss.
Perfect timing.
And no contact.
And now we have Miguel Flores, and he goes down. And, boy, every time he goes down, you hold your breath. Yeah. He missed a good portion of last year with a knee injury.
Yep, I think that's a little bit of an upper body injury, though, and that's Seidowitz is going to get the foul. I don't think that was lower body. And you look, he's running off. So, yeah,
Right.
he's okay. It was upper body. Could have caught an elbow up high, shoulder or something up high. Just kind of. And then, you know what? I think that's where he got hurt last year.
Right.
In that same area.
Yeah, in the same area.
Like,
you're right.
That little voodoo area right there. All right, I'm not going back in there again.
Flores 3 goals on the season for Muskegon. Down in the corner, oh my goodness.
Big contact.
Taylor Pill working against Rochester.
Good battle going on.
And is kicked free, comes out. Flores had it for a second, gets it to Crawford, back to Flores.
Nice footwork by Crawford.
Works it down now off the glass.
And into the bleachers. No!
Going to go off the top. And apparently it touched the netting, so it will be Rochester's ball with, 6:39 left here in this first quarter. No score.
Timeout.
And a timeout is called on the field, so we'll take a bit of a timeout here and catch our breath a little bit.
Really impressed with the. You want to take a timeout?
You want to take a break?
Oh,
Okay, we can.
Thank you.
Billy says we can take a break, and we will. We'll be back. You're watching Muskegon Risers hockey here on CatchMark SportsNet. Muskegon Risers.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we're back here at Trinity Health Arena. John Russell along with Cal Van Single and the CatchMark SportsNet crew. Great to have you along here. No score. 6:39 left here in this first quarter, Cal.
Really been impressed with the keeper here for Rochester. My gosh, he's had some bullets fired at him, and he's done a great job of keeping that scoreboard on a 0 here. You take a look here. Lobo said he has a boatload of saves, but they were a lot easier saves than the keeper here for Rochester.
Oh, you know what? That was my worst fear. That is not Jacob Mitchell. He's not 00. I thought I saw a 0 on his jersey. That's actually Daniel Maddock, who is number 1. So missed that. Our apologies there. Finally got that straight. It was the first time he turned his back to us here so we could see for sure. So that's Daniel Maddock that's having the great game in goal. Jacob Mitchell says, thank you very much. I'll take the free plugs, guys.
Yes.
So now Maddock rolls it out. Gets it to Dan Rieger.
A little bit of a run going here for Rochester. Nice pass.
Over to Schindler. Schindler, the wily veteran, kicks it off the glass. No. Trying to keep it in is Rieger.
Nice job by Rieger.
Rieger does shoot. Oh, gets a hand on it, does Lobo.
Left hand.
And back comes Muskegon. This is number 27, James Dutcher.
Oh, stolen away at midfield.
And here's the old pro, Schindler.
Right in the right place at the right time, is he not?
Works it down now to number 25. That's Kojakov. Kojakov to Zajdowitz.
Zajdowitz with a long pass. Yeah. Nice pass.
Down in the corner, I think that's Demidiv.
And no, we're not making these names up.
Yeah.
If we were, if they were, they'd be like
a lot easier.
Smith, Brown, and Jones, and something like that.
Darren Toby over in the corner. He's got Dutcher down there with him, along with Crane. Crane kicks it out.
Finally, after about 6 swings at it, and it pops loose.
Comes back over here, down into the corner. This is number 16 with it. That is Siliberto, Frank Siliberto. Left side, and now again Eldoni Mendez kicks it free. Mendez pushed from behind. Yeah. Boy, he and Siliberto going at it, yeah.
And going to be a Risers ball. The officials looked at the Risers bench, and I think the Risers were probably chirping a little bit.
Probably wanted a penalty there.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. Here comes number 12 now. This is Tyler Howard. He's on loan from Milwaukee.
Stolen away.
Down to Rochester. This is going to be Zajdowitz.
Zajdowitz on the move.
But Vadim Zajdowitz down in the corner.
Doing a good job there,
working
battling.
It free, yeah. He and Crawford get tangled up. And now Crawford kicks it back. And they're trying to get it squared out there. It comes out to Rochester. Look out, setting up for a shot here. That is going to be D'Amico. Works it down. to Schindler. Puts up the shot and diving save there by the goaltender. Another save by Lobo. And Lobo, he's standing tall in the net for Muskegon. His first action of the season, I do believe.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's got about 6 saves already here. Some of them were a little bit easier. We had to work on those two.
Right. Rochester bringing the ball up. This is going to be number 14, Harley. Kicked back, and Muskegon intercepts it there.
Yeah, nice takeaway there by the Risers.
Crawford has to go back for it. No score.
Oh,
nice block there by D'Amico. Yeah.
And mass substitutions going on.
Tell you what, it doesn't take long to get winded. I mean, you got probably 2 minutes max.
Yeah.
Out there.
Oh, you're talking about out there? I thought you
well, we're getting winded too, but yeah, I don't think we'd make the 2 minute mark.
No.
Down in the corner now, it's Schmidt.
Michael.
And it's kicked over inside, and this is Spees, just lets it go, and it's going to go up into the netting. And so Rochester will have it with 3:42 left.
A little bit of turnover here. Does Rochester have the Lancers, right? There we
go.
Okay.
Rochester Lancers 2 is what they call themselves.
Nice pass. Bang. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to hit the
scoreboard. Yeah, it made it all the way through, though. And this is Alayo battling for it. He's battling with number 9. That's Rieger. Rieger comes away with it. Comes down into the corner now. This is going to be Toby.
Tell you what, Rieger did a good job there. Almost got a shot on goal. Good battle by Rieger.
Kojikov kicks it down in the corner, and flagging it down there is Figueroa, Eduardo Figueroa.
And there's a battle going on between him and Spees.
And now it comes back out. This is Miguel Flores, but he loses it. Miguel still trying to be a pest. Kicks it down right on, and goal keep for Rochester. Clears it.
Lobo, right? Lucas Lobo?
For us, and then for them it's going to be
oh, yeah, right. My bad.
Daniel Maddock.
Yep. Looked at the wrong side of the sheet.
Now down. Oh, nice kick save over the side. Boy, look at Lobo way out of the net. Makes me a little bit nervous, but.
Well, he's quick. He can recover.
I guess so. Passes over right side. This is.
And it goes in the crowd.
Zajdowitz with it, and it goes up.
Riser's ball.
So Risers will have a 2:35 left. We'll be right back here tomorrow night, game 2. Going to play 2 games in a row for Rochester and Muskegon. This is Rochester's first action of the season, so interesting to see if they can get their land legs here. Muskegon's already played 5 games. Lost 4 of the 5.
Pill checks in along with Dutcher, number 27. Merker out there.
And now Schindler kicks it back into his own zone. 2:14 left here in this first quarter.
I think of Schindler. I think of Schindler's List.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Kick over and right. It's going to go off the glass, and Lobo has it. Rolls it out.
You see that movie?
I have.
Good movie?
Very good. I thought when they were talking Schindler's List, it was coach's roster, right? Schindler's List.
Yeah, good way to put that. Good. Good. Look at that.
Shot.
Nice save.
Great save there by Lobo on the shot from number 21. That was D'Amico.
Tell you what, that was the toughest shot on the evening that he's had to face. Lobo has.
Yeah.
Really nice save by Lobo. Lucas Lobo. Diving save. Tyler Howard checks in.
It's going to be Rochester's ball, and they're going to kick it back in their own zone.
Ariano's in there.
28, Darren Toby has it.
And Michael Schmidt out there.
Schmidt, the wily veteran.
Can still move.
Yeah. I think he's played every year since they've had professional soccer here in Muskegon. Brother of Matt Schmidt.
Good battle going on.
Nice block there for Muskegon. That was number 12, Tyler Howard.
Schmidt with the ball.
Gets it back over to Ariano. Ariano to Schmidt to Loss. Loss has to come back for it. Cody Loss, hard-nosed player. Usually up among the leaders in penalties. He's not afraid to be aggressive, that's for sure.
He'll mix it up a little bit.
Pass over right side to Brandon Edwards. Brandon kicks it. Tried to get it to Crane, but it was stolen away. Now it's down in the corner. Ariano battling for it under a minute left. First quarter shot, and again a block.
Kyle Crane with a nice shot from the right side.
Kojikov comes back. Brandon gets in the way, and it's going to go right on goal, and the goaltender Lobo kicks it back over to Crawford.
Didn't save it with his hands, did with his feet.
Right.
You always get worried about that.
And now,
Oh, I tell you what, that was a nice move by Kyle Crane.
yes, it was.
Yeah, he got the Rochester guy right off the ball.
This
the
is
Lancers.
Toby with it, kicks it down into the zone with 28 seconds left. Over to Rieger. Rieger works it left side. Across the field there and is kicked a nice block there by Flores.
Beautiful block by Flores. Almost led to a one-on-one to going the other way.
Kyle Crane, another one of the players on loan from Milwaukee. Shot and a save somehow by Lobo. Cut down the angle. He was way out of the net. And now here comes the attack again, and Lobo's just going to cover up this time with 5 seconds left.
He should have really covered up the last time.
Yeah. Gets it out to Ariano, and it's going to be the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books, no score here. A lot of end-to-end action, and really a kind of a gold star for both goalkeepers here.
Lobo down on one knee, but he gets back up.
Yeah.
Classy move. One of the Rochester guys goes back to check on him. I think that was the two guys that had a collision there.
Joey Tavernisi looking at him and making sure he's all right. So we have got 1 quarter into the books here, and we have no score. So no scoring summary to have to deal with. So
no.
We are here at the Trinity Health Arena. Downtown Muskegon. I'll tell you what, downtown Muskegon, I got a chance to just driving around in it this morning, just taking my time, and boy, it's really come a long way. They really got a lot of nice restaurants. I mean, this is like Restaurant Row here. For one thing, the arena has what you got. You got Carlisle, and you have Rad Dad's, and then you have the concession stand. The concession stands, I should say. So if you go hungry, it's, I guess, because you don't have any money.
Yeah, Muskegon's really come along here the last 10 years, and I want to see what it's going to – I want to live long enough to see what it looks like in another 20.
Right.
I mean, there's so many different – I know there's a big building over here, a big abandoned building. Somebody just bought that for quite a bit of money, but they want to turn that into apartments and condos, kind of where down on the lake by where that marina is.
Right.
And there's some people are going to put some money in this where the Cobb plant was. I know people want to develop that. So this is exciting time here if you're a Muskegon native.
Right. In the halftime, our hopes is to be talking with Andrea Rose. She's a business operations for both the Muskegon Lumberjacks and the Muskegon Risers, as the Lumberjacks are the hockey team here in town. So they have to play nice together to be able to share dates, because it's no small feat to convert a nice surface into a soccer field.
Yeah, you're going back and forth. The crew here, the grounds crew, whatever you want to call them, that take care of the crew that takes care of this arena here.
Right.
I mean, they're playing soccer here one day, maybe playing hockey here the next. So there's a good crew of people here that have to turn this arena over, sometimes within 24 hours. And soccer may get done at 9, 10 o'clock at night, but they got hockey here the next day facing off at 7. And you got guys that want to get on the ice maybe in the morning for a pre-skate, or later in the afternoon. So, and they tell you what, they do a really nice job. This is a nice floor that they have here.
Yeah.
This is a specialized carpet here for soccer. And Matt Schmitz, guy had a vision and a dream. And his vision and dreams coming true. Yeah,
originally it was going to be outdoor soccer. He didn't really think about the arena, and but he was looking at maybe building a soccer field in downtown Muskegon, but it's kind of come full circle because you have the arena right here, and indoor soccer, the opportunity arose, and nobody's going to outwork Matt Schmidt, that is for sure. This young man has a lot of great ideas, and this is one of the premier arenas in the league, and probably one of the smallest cities, to be honest with you. So
I remember last year we did the playoffs here, the indoor playoffs.
Right,
and,
that was a feather in the cap.
People were coming in and going, wow, this place is so much nicer than our arena and so much bigger. And people were just raving about the Muskegon community. So good things going on here in Muskegon. Nice to see.
The arena sells the team, and Matt says they get a lot of people, a lot of players that way. They might have a chance to go to another team or whatever. They say, hey, if you can fix us up in Muskegon, bring us here.
Yeah.
The crowd, or the city, the community is bought in, and that's what you need. Muskegon here to start the second quarter. 14:52 left, nothing to nothing. And this is going to be Dutcher for Muskegon.
Yeah, but like you said, John, earlier, both keepers here tonight just playing so well in that first period.
And not bad for Luca Lobo. his first go round this year. By the way, it is official. Caesar Alayo is number 19. He's listed on the roster as number 2, but he is number 19. Thanks to Billy and Courtney for helping us out with that.
Number 2 on the roster, number 19 in your hearts.
Right. This is Spees kicking it back to Loss, working it back down, trying in the corner, and battling for it over there is number 17, Stephen Merker. Gets it back to Mendez.
I thought it was going to bounce out of bounds, but it didn't.
Mendez now has it intercepted by Toby. Toby coming back, doesn't have the number, so now he's trying to wait for his teammates to kind of catch up with him. This is Rieger.
Good defense out there by Merker. Merker making him work.
Right. Rieger with it, kicks it back.
Yeah, Merker really, that was a good. Now they get it across midfield, but that was good. Merker made him really work to get it across midfield.
Ariano works it over to number 27. That is Dutcher, James Dutcher. Dutcher left side. He's got Schmidt breaking in. Schmidt shoots. Just so off the goal post.
Nice pass by Mercher. Good swing at it by Schmidt. Just missed.
And the ball's kicked all the way down to the Muskegon zone, and that's Lobo clearing it for Muskegon. Out to Ariano, trying to get it up to Schmidt. Misses him. But it comes over eventually down to, kicked high. It was number 12 for Muskegon. That's Tyler Howard.
Howard with a good swing at it, just went too high.
Right. Yep, he knew he didn't hit it just right. He figured he had a good shot, but just sailed it high over the glass. Rolling it out is the goaltender. That is Maddock, Daniel Maddock.
He had two risers collapsing on him pretty quickly. Had to get rid of it quick.
Muskegon with the ball now. This is number 12. That is Tyler Howard.
Tell you what, Lancers playing good defense here also. I mean, this might be one of those 2-0, 2-1 games.
Right.
Both these teams working hard defensively, making the other team work.
Crawford now back in the Muskegon zone.
And Figueroa out there playing some great defense along with number 26, Zajdowitz.
Really is.
Great job by them. Tell you what, making the Risers expend some energy.
This is Crane. Tyler Crane, one of the players on loan from Milwaukee. Great when you can get those MASL players coming down here for, going down hard was Alayo. And,
did he get tripped or
he
get pushed?
Yeah, pushed.
Did he?
No call. He kind of looks at the official and says, hey, I didn't get here all by myself.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I didn't work into spontaneous fall down.
I just didn't flop here.
Right. And now the kick is over here to the right. Schindler has it for Rochester.
Nice. Schindler hit the brakes nicely.
Yeah. No spring chicken, but he doesn't necessarily play a lot when he's out. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's kind of pacing himself a little bit, but boy, when he's out there, he is definitely a force.
As we say, he's got some mad skill.
Yeah. This is Muskegon battling for it. Schindler gets it back out to Alayo, who gets it in turn to Cody Loss. Cody Loss working right point.
Cody been playing good defense tonight. Nice steal, though, by the Lancers.
And now the ball's kicked down. It gets, they were lucky there. It got past Lobo, but it missed to the left.
Boy, Lobo, once again, way out of that net, was he not?
He was. Can't fault him, so far. He's been playing great goal, but, boy, he does like to roam.
Yeah, like you said, he reminds you of the guy from Cleveland.
Yeah, Musa.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
And now we have Rochester with it. This is Toby at midfield.
Yeah. Darren Toby doing a nice job handling the ball well.
Right.
He moves his body and his feet well. Turnover here, though. I thought it was going to be. It is not.
Comes back to Lonkow, Jeremy Lonkow for Rochester.
That 7 looks like a 2 if he quick glance at it, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it's kind of a question mark almost, right?
Yes. Yep.
Now the ball comes back, and Lonkow is going back for it. He's going to kick it back to his goalkeeper, Maddock. Maddock works it back over to Lonkow.
Lancers making a couple of quick substitutions, as are the Risers.
Defensive battle here at Trinity Health Arena. Muskegon, no score, 10:35 left here in this first half.
Yep.
Down in the corner, this is Flores battling for it.
Demidov also out there.
Rieger battling against 2 Muskegon Risers. This is Flores, kicks it back over right side, and there's going to have a foul called on Muskegon, and that's going to be on Miguel Flores.
Yeah, I don't think Miguel thought. I thought their feet just got tangled up, but the official right there to make the call, he was only about 6 feet away, so I'm sure he got it right.
So it will be Lancers ball. 10:20 left here first half. And this is number 10. That's going to be John Cohen. Comes back to the goaltender, Maddock.
Yeah, good hustle there by Merker. Almost got a steal.
Header into the Muskegon zone.
Oh, uses the wall nicely. The Lancer player did. I can't get a number.
Celebrity.
Okay, thank you.
Up to Toby. Toby working right side. Now he's going to bring it back and passes over to Cohen.
Dutcher right there. Falls back. Dutcher subs out.
Leaves it back for Rieger. And Rieger booms it down over into the corner. A kick off the boards. Comes out to Merkler.
Yeah, they tried to get it cleared to Dutcher, who I thought was checking out, but they told him to stay out there.
Right. And now number 14, that's Harling with it. Gets it to Schindler, the coach, player coach.
You can see Schindler's got some skill.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit older, but he knows how to play the ball, the wall, the whole 9 yards.
And now a kick. Oh, nice block out in front by either Merker or Ariano. Both of them are right there.
And they're going to call handball.
Oh, okay. Yep, they did get to.
Yep. So good call by the official right there. Make that. 42 is going to be Schindler, the head coach.
Right.
He's going to be on the trigger here, John.
So he'll get a free kick coming here. Does he kick it on goal or does he try to pass? Got a man trying to get into the crease there. Shot over right side off the glass. And it comes over to Trevor Nisi.
Another shot, but stolen away.
Ariano has it. Oh, gets his rear end into it. Now it's a header by Rochester over right side. And a kick by Schindler. Oh, my goodness. It kind of, it was one of those slow rollers, but it took about 2 different directions, right?
Schindler had to get his body turned back around to get the shot. That's why he couldn't get a really good swing on it.
Right.
Nice job there by Schindler.
Back comes Rochester. Harling kicking it down into the Muskegon zone. This is Schindler. Jake Schindler working it to Harling. All the way back out now with 8:45 left here in this first half.
And Schindler heads to the seats.
Gets it to number 25. That is Kojakov.
Harling checks in. He's right here with the ball and whistle. I thought there was a whistle.
It was,
a whistle. Ariano checks out.
And now ball in the corner. Rochester still controlling play here. Pass all the way back.
Tell you what, they've had it down in their attack zone here for a while, for more than a minute.
Right. And this is Schmidt kicking it down into the attack zone from Muskegon. This is Crawford, Moses Crawford battling for it, but it's taken away, and this is number 27. That is Trevor Nisi.
Moses wanted a call, but no call.
8 minutes, 6 seconds left here in this first half. Scoreless contest between Rochester and Muskegon. Rochester's first game of the season.
Demidin loses it.
Yeah, he does to Crawford. Gets it back over here to the right side now. This is going to be Tyler Howard. Loses it and comes back. This is going to be Brandon Edwards.
Good job by the Lancers there because Howard wanted to get a shot on goal. They were right in front of him the whole time.
Edwards kicks it down, and that's Maddock kicking it back out. And
I'll tell you what now, D'Amico chirping at the official a little bit.
Well, what do we got? 7:39.
Yep.
Kind of hard to explain. The clock is right in front of us. I mean, we got a big scoreboard there, but there happens to be a big bar that holds like the spotlight on it. That you have to kind of be a contortionist to see around it for the time.
They're like a little mini catwalk, and then multiple things kind of hanging on it. And we're going to get a timeout
called by Rochester. It looks like. So a timeout here on the floor.
Yep. No score here. 7:39 left to go here, second quarter. So 7:39 we're in halftime, and you're going to have a special guest at halftime, are you not?
Yeah, we're going to have Andrea Rose, as we said. She is the Lumberjacks and the Risers business operations person. So we're going to talk kind of about that marriage.
Yeah.
And as we said, kind of a synergy between the two teams. Also, an arena football team plays here as well. So this arena, which was built back in 1960, it's been renovated a few times. Started out back in 1960 to have 5,000 seats here for the old IHL Hockey League.
Oh, wow.
Semi-pro, and I'll tell you what, that got filled up on occasion when they brought hockey here.
Mm-hmm.
And they've since remodeled it down to probably at least half that. I'm not sure how many seats are in here anymore. Probably maybe 2,000, something like that, 2,500. But they wanted to, again, make the concessions more attainable. In other words, there's not a bad seat in the house. The seats that are here, they have the club boxes too. And it used to be back in the day when you go to the concession stand, you'd hear the crowd cheer, and then you have to run all the way from the concession stand to find out what's going on. Now, if you're at the concession stand and something happens, you just turn around and see what's going on. So it's really well thought out. And, they've cut down on the seating. A little bit tricky as, obviously the limited seating is going to affect your overall, what you can make at the gate. But
yeah, but you know what? When you have limited seating and you have more people, it makes it feel more full.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, more intimate.
Yeah, more intimate. Ooh,
you're intimate.
You're talking intimate now.
All right, Eldani Mendez gets it over to Flores, and Flores kicks it up into the rafters.
That wasn't only wide right. That was
right, and then high, right?
High, yeah.
No score here between Rochester and the Muskegon Risers.
Well, answers here, Rochester, I'm impressed with them. First game of the year, like you said in our pregame show, they played very well. Yeah, very well. Coach Schindler's got them, like you said, Risers have 5 games under their belt.
Oh, a pass from Maldani over to number 17. That was Steve Merker. And Merker scores for the Muskegon Risers. 7:31 mark of the first quarter. So the Risers take the lead here.
Yep, second quarter, buddy.
Second quarter, first half.
Yep.
So the Risers on the board there. Nice pass from Eldani over in the corner to Merker, who welcome back to Muskegon, played here last year, was up to Milwaukee playing, and then came back here on loan and scored a goal. So that puts Muskegon on top of Rochester 1-0 with 7:31 left here in the first half.
So Mendez gets the assist, right?
Right. That'll be the first goal for Merker.
Okay.
And now it's kicked down in the corner. Here's Schindler battling for it. Comes back. Oh, the goaltender Lobo coming out now. It's going to be Cody Loss.
Cody, he'll battle down there.
He will. Comes back out to Rochester and gets it to Schindler. Oh my goodness, Cody Loss took Schindler's legs out from under him.
Right out from underneath them, and that's a good call by the official. Official went right to Cody and said, no. Yeah.
Don't look like there's going to be a blue card on it, though, and I think that's what Schindler is looking for. And it's just going to be a penalty against Loss, so it'll be a free kick.
I tell you,
Boy, knocked the old pro down there.
It did, yeah. Cody's a gamer. I mean, he plays hard, but sometimes, like that there was just, man, you could have really hurt him. I mean, we don't need major injuries. We've seen enough of that this week. See what Coach Schindler's going to do with this. Oh, he's not kicking it.
Blocked out front by Dutcher. Nice block by Dutcher.
Nice block. Good thing he got his body turned, too.
Right. And this is Cohen getting it back to Schindler. Schindler kicks it down in the corner, number 25 with it. That's Koju.
And he scored.
And he scored from the left side.
But no, he bounced it in. I got to get a number.
Side?
I got to get a number 22. 22 at the goal.
Okay.
Or is that 27? That's 27.
Is it?
That's 7. That messes with you.
Okay, so if it's 27, then it's Joey Tavernisi.
Yes, that's who it was.
Okay, Joey Tavernisi, goal with at the 6:58 mark here in this first half.
There was a shot on goal, and Tavernisi was there to clean it up and get it in.
So we are tied at 1, and now this is Muskegon with an open. I say that, now it's kicked away, but Muskegon gets it back. Crawford works it down, tries to get it down to Crane, but it's intercepted by Rochester. Oh, man, gets behind Speece. Trying to back it up there is Tyler Howard.
Good hustle by Howard there.
Right. Howard working in the corner now to Speece. Speece being hassled 2-time down there. Speece goes down, and now they kick it back out to Harling. Harling works it left side, switches feet, inside. Back to Harling. Oh,
nice foot save.
Nice save there by Lobo.
Yeah, that was Harling with a shot. Nice foot save by Lobo.
Harling with the ball now, works it down inside to number 21. That's D'Amico in the corner, and coming out again is Lobo. And now Lobo's hurt. Oh, he came out, and I don't know if he got kicked or if he just twisted his ankle.
Twisted his ankle.
And he has been playing some fantastic goal. And he is
I think
down.
what he did was he saved the shot, and then he was backing up, and I think he stepped on the board. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that because he was backing up, he didn't see the board. And I think he stepped on it, and I think that's how he twisted his ankle.
Well, he's going to stay out there. And now we got a whistle as he kicked it too soon.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll reset it, and we do it again with, 6:02 left here in the first half. We're tied at 1.
I think the other official up here at midfield, I don't think he was quite ready.
Merker scoring the first goal for Muskegon, 7:31 left in the first half, and then Joey Tavernisi just scored with 6:58 left. This is Cohen working it back to Toby. Back over to Cohen.
Merker in there trying to get a steal.
Down in the corner, somebody lost a piece of equipment. Don't know who that was or what it was, if it's a pad or what.
That white thing?
That's a black thing over in the right side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is number 26. That is Zajdowitz. Getting it back to Cohen. 5:33 left. And now Zajdowitz. Oh, nice block out front. Cody Loss.
Yeah, Loss sacrificing his body. Loss in a little battle out there with the ball, and Loss comes away with it. He does
Goes
not.
down. Got to be Muskegon's ball with 5:22 left here in this first half.
But whatever that equipment was, it was Loss's because he picked it up on the way off.
Right.
On the way off.
All right,
Yep,
this is Flores. Yep. Getting it up. Oh, pushed down was Crawford. No call. And now it's down in the Muskegon zone.
Well, wait a minute. You don't call this here, and then you call that.
Yeah.
You know?
So Figueroa getting called. It's not anything he's got to go to the penalty box for. But.
Oh, Edwards gets a foul.
Okay. So it's going to be Rochester's ball. Kick over front. Oh, a side kick. Nice save there by Lobo.
Tell you what, nice shot with the left foot.
Right.
Number 27, that's Tavernisi. That was a great shot by him.
Over in the right corner, Tavernisi shoots. Oh, off the glass high, going bidding for his second goal of the evening.
Good swing at it, though, didn't he?
Yeah, works the right side. I believe that's Harling. Can't quite see the number on him, but it looks like him.
Down to 4:41 left to go first half.
Kicks it across the crease. Crawford has it up to Aldoni. Aldoni, Mendez gets it to Schmidt. Mike Schmidt over in the corner.
Schmidt had a shot earlier.
This is Crawford now. We're tied at 1. Back to Brandon Edwards to reset the offense with 4:27 left.
Yeah, Schmidt's got to check out.
Shot by Crane high off the glass, and then it's kicked into the netting.
Yeah, Crane jumped in there for Schmidt.
And
promptly gets awarded with a shot.
Crane looks like a tight end in a football field, doesn't he? I mean, he's a big guy, but he moves very quickly.
Yeah. Dutcher's back out there.
So Maddock, Daniel Maddock, the goaltender, will have the ball.
Arianos, I see, is out there.
Fires it into the Muskegon zone. Oh, header by Spies, and Spies is, I think his head hit the ball and maybe the foot of number 20.
We got a blue card.
Oh, and they're going to call Demidev for a penalty, so it'll be a 2-minute penalty. Demidev will leave, and Muskegon will have a 2-minute penalty here with 4:15 left in this first half.
Yeah, they must have hit heads, and that's why.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I think they hit heads. Because you wouldn't think a header would have dropped him the way it did.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a foot, but it could have been a head.
No, I think it was a header.
Was it?
Yep. Well, I did sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
All right, Lobo coming out. So Muskegon has a 2-minute power play here. Let's see if they can do something with it. Mendez gets it back. Aldoni works it left side. This is Dutcher. Dutcher, slew foot move over to Flores. Back down to Dutcher, back to Flores. Flores trying to stay with it. Schindler kicks it away, and it's back. Oh, nice save there by Aldoni Mendez.
Tell you what, Lancers almost had a turnover and a breakaway.
There's a kick. Oh, this nice block out in front. The kick from Muskegon was Taylor Pill. Here's another kick by Mendez. Not going to quite make it to the net.
Tell you what, they got 2 good shots on it, though, quickly.
And Schindler is tripped up again. Well, the old pro's going to spend some time in the whirlpool.
Yes, he
after
is.
This one, huh?
He probably took Advil even before the game started.
Yeah. Pass over left side now. This is Flores. Flores works it down, trying to get it down to Dutcher, but Toby gets a foot on it. Now Dutcher still battling for it. Comes to Flores, shoots. He's going to launch that one up into the net.
And that's the second one. He's launched high and wide to the right.
That could be a good sign for Muskegon because in their win against the Demon Hawks, he was shooting high early in the night, and then he wound up honing the shot in and wound up scoring a couple of goals. So maybe that's an omen. We'll see. Got to look for bright spots, right? You're the Muskegon Risers.
Where Coach Vollmer would say, okay, that's enough of shooting wide high, wide right and high. Let's bring him down and get him in the net.
Alayo bringing the ball. Cesar Alayo. There's a name for you.
Yeah.
2:58 left. We have 42 seconds left in the power play. Alayo with it. And advantage Muskegon. Shoot. Oh, just up over the crossbar. Going high for it was Maddox, but just tucked it in there almost.
I know that's at least 4 shots on goal in this penalty.
And now coming all the way out is Lobo. They might have time for one final rush with 20 seconds left in the power play.
Yeah, I know that's at least 4 shots on goal that they've had in the power play. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
And now down to 14 seconds. Here comes Alayo. We have 2:23 left here in the half. Alayo with it. And now back to full strength. Kick by Merker. Sails it up into the webbing.
And 2 seconds left on the power play.
Oh, yeah, he still is in there, isn't he?
But not for long.
No. He is ready to sprint out of there. And now you have Maddox. Header by Edwards to Dutcher. Dutcher off the face of Cohen.
And the power play is over.
We are back to full strength. 2:05 left in the half. We're tied at 1. John Russell, Cal Van Single, CatchMark SportsNet. Bill Mann, our producer here, along with Courtney Jemison. And PNC Productions, the house band here, doing their usual good stuff.
Tell you what, Risers playing some good defense here and stolen away.
Right. Edwards tries to get it up to Merker.
Stolen back. Toby has it.
Up to midfield now. We got 1:39 left in the half, tied at 1. Muskegon opened the scoring, and then just really less than a minute later.
Boy, both teams would love to get a score here before half to go in at halftime at 2-1.
Tell you what, the way this game is being played, 2-1 would be a huge score.
Remember I said at the end of the first quarter, 2-1 might win this.
Yeah, go figure this league. I mean, most of it's a high-scoring league. Like, Muskegon got beat like 17-4 last week.
Yeah.
And, 8-7, those are the scores you're usually seeing. But this is defensive clinic being put on by both teams. This is Cohen working it over left side. Oh, nice move there and a shot. Another great save by Lobo.
Incredible save by Lobo. Anticipated it going to his right. Got a hand on there and knocked it out of there. Great save there by Lobo.
Under a minute left here. Schmidt bringing it back over to Loss. Loss now down in the corner. Shot and it. Oh, my goodness. Getting in there, a sliding save. Was one of the defenders for Rochester.
Yeah, Schmidt was sliding in to put it in, and I tell you what, just got it out of there.
And then that one crawls over to the left side, and it's going to be covered up by Maddox with 31 seconds left.
Schmidt was right there just for the shot if he did not handle it well.
All right, down to 23 seconds left here in the half, up to Schindler. Schindler, the playing coach, gets it back to Rochester zone. Now kicks it down. This is Harling with it. Harling
has a handball. Harling got away with a handball.
He did. Tony Mendez was doing his best to officiate, and now that's going to probably be the final. It will be the final shot on goal, and we are tied at 1 at the half here at the Trinity Health Arena. I'm gonna. You got the scoring summary?
I got scoring summary right here.
You do that.
In the second quarter, at the 7:31 mark, Merker gets his team on the board first with a goal. Also Mendez with the assist on that. And then the 6:54 mark here, Rochester, the Lancers, they get on the board with a goal at 6:54. And I wrote it down. Where did I write it down? Who had the goal? I wrote
for who? Which one?
Rochester.
That was Tavernisi.
I wrote that somewhere.
Joey Tavernisi at 6:58 mark.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, partner.
Yeah.
He had the goal, so we're tied up here 1-1.
That's why there's 2 of us, right?
Yes.
So, I can text Andrea while you do that. So
you were double dipping there. You're doing two things at the same time.
And not any of them particularly well.
You saved me. You got an attaboy.
We'll keep it right here. I believe we will for a little bit here.
Okay.
Give us a chance to set the standings. I kind of did this in a haphazard fashion here as we were starting out, but in this North Division of the M2 League, you have the couple of Iowa teams. You have the Iowa Demon Hawks. They are 3-0. They have not lost a game in regulation. The only game they lost was an overtime loss to Muskegon. So they are officially 3-0-1.
Okay.
Then you have the Iowa Raptors at 2-0 in the North Division, and the Muskegon Risers, a record that looks worse than the team plays. I mean, this Risers team, I've only seen the 2 home games, obviously, but they are a very, very good team. So just have run into some tough luck, but they are 1-4. And in Rochester, this is their first action of the season.
Yep, and don't forget Muskegon, the Risers have moved up a division from last year. So, they went from like a AA to a AAA team, one division lower than the head, like the major league teams. It's a little bit of adjustment for that. Tougher
competition, and really working their relationship with the Milwaukee Wave of the MASL, and they've been good enough to loan us 3 players tonight, and then we have a player loaned, that's Merker, who was here last year. He was on loan from Utica City, so he's come back home here, so to speak. Don't know how long these guys will be here. I got to think one of the challenges of this league, and maybe we'll talk to Matt Schmidt tomorrow about just the roster just seems to be so fluid. I mean, last time when we were here, they had 2 different goalies on their roster, and then all of a sudden Lobo shows up with Hanchek.
Yeah.
And then Hanchek had a heck of a night in the goal. It looks like we got Andrea Rose getting set to come in here. So, Andrea, we'll get you all wired up for sound here, and we'll let Cal take a little bit of a break here. So, hey, welcome aboard, Andrea.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's great seeing you again. We, in a past life, Andrea and I worked together, so we work together, not against each other, right? At least
right.
Most of the time. But Andrea is, why don't you tell the folks your title here so I don't screw it up?
Sure. So I am President of Business Operations for Muskegon Risers and the Muskegon Lumberjacks, playing in the same rank.
Now, the Muskegon Risers portion of that, or piece of that, just kicked off this year, right? Is that how that worked?
That is correct, yes.
So all of a sudden they said, hey, Andrea, you do such a great job with the Lumberjacks. How would you like to help us out with the Risers, huh?
Yeah, we're grateful for Matt Schmidt. He's really built something special over the course of the last 10 years and kind of recognized that he maybe needs a little bit more help to bring it to the next level. And so we met. It's just a couple months before the season, so still feel like we're getting our feet wet, but came to us and said, hey, we want to do this, and we have nothing but respect for him, and so we were excited to do it. Yeah.
And when you talk about that, you're give us kind of I know you're helping out. You're doing the ticket situation, right?
Yeah. So we purchased the ability to market and sell the team. Okay. So what happened was we, for a set figure, gave that over to Matt so that he can run the soccer operations, and then we're taking over the ticket sales and the marketing. So you'll see that there's billboards now that the Muskegon Risers haven't done. We are on radio, which is something that I think they've dabbled with, but not really, anything too much. And then, of course, keeping it real the way that he did. Obviously, social media marketing and making sure that we're reaching the fans. But new this season, we introduced a youth jersey promotion. So kids that wear their youth jerseys to the arena can get in for just $7.
All right.
So Matt's done a really great job with building something that's, really community oriented, and, that's the whole concept of what the Muskegon Risers are. But we're just trying to bring that in and, welcome the youth because it's such a growing and popular sport.
And I tell you, it's no small feat. And a bit of a trick here to share an arena, a hockey team and a soccer team, because you have to do a fair amount of maintenance to get the soccer field on here over the ice and all that type of stuff. So there's got to be the cooperation and collaboration of, okay, when do we have home games? When are we at? How can we can we mesh this in between 2 leagues and 2 sports? And that's a work of art in and of itself, isn't it?
It is. A lot goes into it. And we're actually, Trinity Health Arena is a city-owned building, and so that comes with its fair share of advantages, but challenges as well. And so we're lucky to have a really great lease for the Lumberjacks, which allows us to be able to have priority in scheduling. And now, with the recent changes and the ability to add the Risers dates to that, it's just going to help them even more. So Matt's always been really good about working in conjunction with us. It really is just like making it a formal relationship between the Lumberjacks and the Risers, because we've always worked really well together. But as you said, with the changeover from the ice to the turf, it's like 60 people.
Yeah. He said if you catch the website of the Risers, they actually do like the fast forward type of thing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing how that all kind of comes together. Now, you with the Lumberjacks have had kind of a challenging situation too, an ownership change right during the season. Yeah. And the coach, the assistant coach, I think, has been elevated now to the head coach. So there were some changes there. So that's as if you don't have enough on your plate, you had to kind of deal with that situation, huh?
It was a great change. It was a welcome addition. We had, Peter Herms is the new owner. He came in, is in New Jersey, played with the IHL Lumberjacks. Only 5 games, but he did have 2 penalty minutes, so he did make his mark.
He did get in the book, right?
He did, yeah. He's there. Won a Turner Cup championship, and he owns a construction company. Decided he wanted to, reinvest back into the game, much like the Risers are choosing to do with the soccer community.
Right.
So Peter in the hockey world looked for that blue chip franchise, and he looked to Muskegon and loved the lease and loved what we were doing, and came in and immediately made a huge investment. And I just signed a 10-year contract and gave the entire business office staff some raises. And so I felt pretty grateful that he recognized the people that were working their butts off and needed that. Yeah. So it's often overlooked. Sports is one of those industries where you are expected to work a lot and maybe not get paid so much.
Because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
That's what you get free tickets, right?
Yeah. So really grateful that he came in, kind of changed the culture, and it's really more about the development of the players and development of the staff and, of people, just making people the best person that they can be. So super grateful, and that resonates right into the Risers as well.
Now, how long you've been with the Jacks? And I know this is
Sure.
you've been here forever. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mean that forever, but you've been here. How many years has this been for?
I have my current tenure is 5 years.
5 years.
But
You've seen a lot in 5 years, haven't you?
I have. Lots has happened. But I worked here the first year that they were in the USHL, so that was approximately 12 years ago, 13 maybe.
Yeah.
So a lot has changed. It's a really cool franchise, and the arena has undergone so many changes that just make it such an awesome place to come and enjoy whatever sport it is, whatever event it is that you want to come to. Where else can you So I'm a hockey mom. Right. I'm a soccer mom too, but I'm a hockey mom. Where else can you come to an arena and sit there and not freeze, and you can have a drink in your hand? It's amazing.
Too bad.
Yeah.
No, I was telling Cal, I said back in the day, this arena was built in 1960, and originally for the IHL for hockey, and it seated like 5,000 and some back then. So there's been a couple of incarnations of this arena where they've kind of remodeled things and done it. This remodel is fantastic. You got Rad Dad's as a corner restaurant over here. Then at Carlisle's, the newest addition, the new kids on the block. And then the concession stands. And I remember from being a kid here watching the hockey games when they had more seats here. I mean, you'd be at a concession stand and all of a sudden you just hear the crowd go nuts and say, man, what happened? I missed it. But here, you're at the concession stand, you hear commotion going on, just turn around and you see it. There's not a bad seat in the house, is there?
No, there's really not. There are a couple that have obstructed view, but we clearly mark those for you. So you know what you're getting when you look at those.
Sure.
And that was kind of the design. It was bringing the vendors back onto the inside of the concourse so that you are always, it's really more about the social feel. Like you're coming here for the experience, and by the way, there's a soccer game, or by the way, there's a hockey game. I mean, that's truly the look and the feel, and you're seeing arenas similar to this nationwide go to this model. We've got 6 suites that for the Lumberjacks are completely sold out for the season by businesses. Risers have 2 left to sell. One of them is rented on a nightly basis, so lots of really cool opportunities. It's really got a lot of unique perspectives. There's a lot of premium options. There's, the food has been elevated with the Rad Dads and Carlisle's, and then Carlisle's actually is doing our concessions as well.
Okay.
So they have done a really, really great job of bringing that to the next level.
Exactly. And, and you know this more than anybody is the community buy-in has to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, and for the Lumberjacks and for the Risers, it seems to be. I mean, I know the Risers, and I'm sure the Jacks do. Well, the Risers, it's a little bit more fan-friendly in that you don't have to have the plexiglass up all the way around, so the players can actually get to shake hands with the fans, and so you see that happening. But I know Muskegon is always, the Lumberjacks have always made it a point to have the kids that are hockey players, spend some time at schools, get to know the kids, maybe do reading programs and different stuff. So being a part of the community is very important.
It is, and we're taking that look and feel that we've got for the Lumberjacks and trying to make that kind of spill that over into the Risers. We'd really love to see the same thing out of these guys. They're working in the community. Some of them are, coming from other areas. We'd really love to show them why Muskegon is so special and why we think that Muskegon Risers are a blue chip franchise as well.
So you're a soccer mom?
Yes.
And a hockey mom?
I am.
Tell us about your kids.
I have 4. So
Okay.
My oldest is Preston. He's 16. He plays Mona Shores.
Okay.
And that's my stepson, and I have a 15-year-old stepson as well, who is a goalkeeper at Mona Shores as well.
Okay.
He actually got pulled up to varsity this year for their run, so that was really fun. Something I wasn't quite ready to experience, but got to and was excited.
Okay.
I have Cohen, who is 11 years old, and he's my hockey player, and he's a goalie, so he's got a screw loose, is what we like to say. And then my daughter is Monroe, and she's 9, and she does play soccer, but she does also play hockey, and she cheerleads, and she plays basketball right now too. So
Awesome.
we're still trying to get our feel for what she wants to do. She's just in everything she can.
So you're running nonstop.
Yeah, and then in addition, I coach soccer, and my husband coaches soccer too. So I think we just don't like downtime is maybe what it is. So
what level soccer are you coaching?
I'm coaching U14. Well, we're going into the spring, so it goes up an age group. U15 girls premier at West Michigan Storm.
Okay, got you. Because my my granddaughter plays for the Breakers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I think she's U16.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, great program. And again, I mean that's part of what we want here. Like you see there are tons of jerseys that are in this arena right now. Like you can I think every club is represented.
Okay.
Storm's my favorite because it's the bright orange and it's just like everywhere you can see where they all are.
Yeah.
So it's a fun game.
Did you go to college?
I did. I'm a Grand Valley State University Laker.
Are you really?
Yes.
What's your degree?
It's sport management.
Okay.
It's been a while, so I'd have to. It's funny. I was just on the phone with my old advisor who asked me to be part of a sport advisory council.
Yeah.
He's out in Carthage, but I said, Jim, I have a degree that's a Bachelor of Science in Physical Education with a concentration in sport leadership and an emphasis in sport management. That's how new that degree was at Grand Valley when I graduated. I think I was in the second semester of graduating kids out of that program. But sport management, yeah.
Well, John and I will tell you that we have multiple friends who coach football at Ferris State. But
Yes.
we won't, yeah.
No, that's okay. I'm a Michigan fan through and through. It's strange because you're supposed to root for the guys where you went, but I just got my education there. I didn't need to be involved in anything else. So.
Got your final question
Yep.
from me. What's your dream job?
I'm here. This is it.
Okay.
I love this community. I love this team. I love what I'm doing. I'm here. I made it.
And you're doing a fantastic job. Before we let you go, we only got a few seconds left.
Yep.
If there's somebody out there, you said there's still some corporate sponsorships availabilities for both the Lumberjacks and the Risers.
Yeah.
What does somebody have to do if they want to be involved and hitch their wagon to you guys?
Best place to go is going to be our websites, MuskegonLumberjacks.com and MuskegonRisers.com. We can get you taken care of regardless.
Fantastic. We're doing a great job here, Andy. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was really nice to see both of you.
You too. Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Andrew. Let Andrea get back to work. We appreciate her for sure. She's a nice I was going to say kid, but everybody's younger than I am, so everybody's a kid except for Cal, who is a year older than me. So there you go. So you're not a kid. Even Bill Mann, our producer, is a kid compared to us.
And I'm older than you. Tell you what a great interview. Wow, she knocked that right out of the park.
Yeah, we used to work with her at the radio station. She was in sales for us, and boy, she's come here. Like she said, she was here before, and then came back. And boy, talk about having a lot on your plate all of a sudden, and she's handled it well.
Having a lot on your plate here, and then the 4 kids.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
and
my goodness.
I didn't realize she was a soccer coach too.
Yeah.
So
she's an impressive lady.
She must have about like 2 hours in the middle of the night that she's got set aside for maybe sleep, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just getting ready to start the third quarter, 1-1 here, John Russell. And I'll tell you what, one more goal may win this. And man, I don't think it's going to be 8-7, do you? I think this might be a 2-1.
You wouldn't think so, but boy, things can change in a hurry. It's leaning towards, 2 or 3 goals is going to be huge here tonight. Having said that, you never know. On the season, as far as the leading scorers, as far as goal scorers, you have Kyle Crane, you have Taylor Pill, and Brandon Edwards with 3 goals, and Miguel Flores 3 goals as well. And then you have Ariano, Crawford, and Alayo with 2 goals on the season. So, and now we just add who scored for Muskegon tonight. That was
Merker.
Yeah, Merker.
With Mendez with an assist.
There you go. All right, starting the second half, and the action is down into the Rochester zone.
And tell you what, the Lancers wanted a handball, but didn't get it.
Didn't get it, boy. All the way coming out again is Lobo.
Yeah, and over to Flores. Turned it over.
He's got to get back in the ball. Got behind him, and he got burnt that time as it goes in.
And that's now I'll keep it to myself. But when you come that far out.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that was number 27. I think that's Joey Tavernisi's second goal.
That would be the second, yes.
Of the night. I'm thinking that he was the guy that kicked it, and that was just underway here in the third quarter.
The 14-32.
Yeah. So, that is the downside of when you're out wandering. There was a couple of times that Lobo was out far, but he was able to get back. But, boy, that does happen to you.
And just like that, I tell you what, the Risers are playing behind. They, their offense, they've had a lot of shots on goal. But
right.
Yep, it was Tavernisi.
So his second man. Here comes quickly on 2-on-1 break. If they hurry, a kick is off high off the glass. Comes back, Lobo flags it down in the corner. Oh, man, and now he picks it up as he had Tanner Bay coming down. So all of a sudden, things getting a little hairy there for Lobo in the goal.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the Risers got to have 1 just to tie this, let alone 2 to win it. Yeah. So they got the work cut out for them.
And now over to the right side, this is Demidiv.
Isn't that crazy how fast you can score in this game?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it just is.
Yeah, it's just, one mistake or one little turn, one turnover, whatever. It's and it's in the net.
Yeah.
All the way down. That's why I kind of hesitate when you say, it has all the earmarks of a 2-1, 3-1 game, but boy, it can get crazy in a hurry. Shot off the boards, and now a shot again off the boards missed, and a header there by Dutcher over to Schmidt.
And that was a great point that you made. I mean, scoring can be very, very fast.
They can come in bunches, that's for sure in this league. It is such a fast-paced game. And what do we have? A penalty
Schindler
in the
went
corner?
down.
That's the second time he's been on the floor.
Talking to the official.
Yeah.
You know what, though? It's going to be right. Nope, it's not going to be Riser's ball.
Well,
Lancer's ball. Schindler's going to be on the kick.
I think Schindler may be politicking for a blue card on somebody, but didn't get that. He's going to get the free kick in the corner. Now it comes on out to, that is number 28. That is Toby.
Oh, right between the legs.
Back to Schindler. Oh, Schindler does a slew foot move on Spies, and now they're going to whistle Spies.
Yeah, for a
takedown. And they're going to give him a blue card, so Spies will be out for 2 minutes.
Yep. Good call. I mean, he took him down. I mean, there's no – sometimes you argue, and it's like just Spies was moving. Schindler was going to the net.
Right.
Spies came in, took him down. I mean, it is what it is. It's right there in front of you.
So that'll be 2 minutes now for Spies, right? Yep, Spies is going to set down. And so now Muskegon has found themselves down 2-1 in a power. They're going to have to be shorthanded here. Kicks it and he clears it.
Good job of clearing that because it's going to take about another, almost 10 seconds at least before they get back in a position to attack.
Right. Ball comes out over right side now to Schindler. Schindler is blocked by Cody Lawson. It goes into the crowd and comes back. Here comes Schindler working over left side. This is Kojakov to Schindler.
Kind of like almost playing a zone defense, 2 up front, 3 in the back,
Off the boards, and Muskegon tried to clear. It comes out to midfield.
And they did. Nice job again.
1:18 left on the power play. Daniel Maddock comes back out to kick it. This is shot and a score by number 25. That is going to be Kojakov. Vadim Kojakov scores for the Rochester Lancers. And the Lancers are able to take advantage of the power play at the 12:10 mark here in the third quarter. So just like that, what we played less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-goal margin for Muskegon. So now for Muskegon's sake, they better hope it's not 3-1 or.
The whole first half we had 2 goals, one each, and that was just we've seen the goalies just put on a clinic on how to stop balls, and all of a sudden now, man, he had the Lancers on fire offensively.
So now Muskegon's got to battle back from a 2-goal deficit. Now the first game of the season here at Muskegon, they battled back from a 3-0 deficit, then a 6-2 deficit, and wound up winning in overtime 8-7. So they have some history of being able to do that. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Mendez, free kick for Muskegon.
Ball rolled away.
Yeah, lines it up. He's got Flores to his left. He got a couple of guys down in the crease. Flores, nice block there by Rochester.
Way to sacrifice your body. Try to get a name on that, who that was there in a minute.
Mendez has it. Boy, some tough defense there again by Rochester. This is going to be D'Amico bringing it back for Rochester. He hits it off the boards, comes back out to Muskegon, and now they'll try to come back.
Really want to get a name on that kid, and I can't get a number on his back. 20. Oh, that's Demidev. Had a beautiful block there.
Blocked by Lobo, and now it's out in front, and this is Muskegon just trying to clear it out, and they do. Racing down for it is Harling for Rochester, kicks it to the goaltender, Maddock.
Mass substitutions here.
Yeah. 11:13 left here in this third quarter. 3-1. Rochester scored two unanswered goals here in the second half.
See, Flores is out there. Got to get Miguel going in this. He's set some shots, but they all been wide right and high.
Schindler and Brandon Edwards doing some battles, and Brandon Edwards gets a foot in front of it, and comes up to Flores, and he kicks it clear, and it's going to go into the Lancers bench.
Should be Lancers ball, and it is.
This is Harling, midfield, works it over left side to Kujakov with 1 goal. Shoots going to be high into the netting. Muskegon's ball with 10:42 left.
Yep. Clock stops. More subs coming in.
Muskegon trying to stop the nosebleed here.
Alayo's in there.
Tied at 1 at the half, but 2 quick goals here. Oh, man, and there's a clear that somehow Muskegon got lucky. It was a clear that got botched, and 2 shots at it, and Rochester could not convert. That was number 20. That was Demidev.
You're not going to get any easier shots on goal, are you?
2 of them, 2 chances, and they didn't go in. Boy, I tell you what, all of a sudden Lobo living right. The soccer gods are on his side there. I don't know how that kept from being in the net, but Lobo says thank you very much. This is Dutcher now.
Turnover.
Yep, back to this is Zajdowitz.
Yeah, Dutcher turns it over.
Shot and a save there by Lobo, and that's going to go high into the box seats there.
And a fan from Ravenna.
Doesn't take it home with them. They got to bring the soccer balls back, but yeah. All right, so Rochester will have it in the attack zone for Muskegon. Muskegon trailing 3-1, 10-2 left. This is Rochester's first game of the season. And I'll tell you what, for the first game of the season, these guys have done well.
Yeah.
You never know what it's going to be like to kind of get your land legs. Your first game, you're all playing together, first time.
And they're on the road.
Right, exactly. Strange play. Oh, now comes out to Travernisi, but it's blocked out in front by Cody Loss. Here's another shot. Oh, nice block by, believe that's Spies, and a save by Lobo, and we're going to have a penalty call.
I think just for a handball.
Okay.
Yep. I tell you what, the Lancers have spent a lot of time in the Risers' defensive end of the field, have they not?
Right.
They're getting shots on goal left and right here.
I'll tell you what, you look at that 3-1 score, that could definitely be probably 5-1.
Oh, yeah. Risers kind of can turn it over, and that's what they do again.
Crawford has turnover off the boards. No, coming back for it is Schindler. Schindler directing traffic. Kicks it down in the corner. Shot off the boards. Comes back another off the boards and battle for it. And it comes away to Muskegon. They're just going to try to clear it, and they do. Back to midfield.
Left it off to Harling.
Works it over right side to number 7. That is Lonkow.
Tell you what, right now the offense here for the Lancers is doing very well.
Bay puts it off the boards. Another rebound shot by Demidiv misses a mark. And here comes Eldoni Mendez.
First offensive set here for the Risers in a while.
It has been.
And then they still don't have it across midfield.
No. This is Brandon Edwards working it over to Crawford. Crawford kicks it down into the Rochester zone. This is Crane trying to battle for it, trying to get position, but it's kicked away, and back comes Rochester.
Quickly cleared that out of there. That number 21, D'Amico, doing a good job of clearing that.
Rochester with the ball. Oh, nice kick out there by Brandon Edwards, and he tries to get it back, and he does.
Edwards not that big, and he went after one of their big guys. Nice job on that steal by Edwards.
Yeah, he's a hustler too.
Yep, and the Risers turn it right back over again.
Demidiv gets it back to Harling, works it up here to Rieger. To Harling. Flores getting in there. Goes off Flores' foot to Crawford.
3-on-2 if they. Oh!
Flores works it over to the side, to the corner.
I don't think Merker even seen it.
And a shot, off the side, and it comes back on goal, and Maddox flags that one down.
That was Merker with the shot. Nice shot by Merker.
Merker making a bid for his second goal of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And now battle for it. This is Spies working over in the corner. Rochester with it, over in the corner again, and boy, Lobo comes back out for it, and it's to Crawford. Crawford works it to Merker.
Lancers spending a lot of time in that attacking zone for them.
Cohen works it right side to Zidowitz, and somehow coming up with a save there again was Lobo. I don't think he saw it, and somehow came away with it.
Yeah, could have been blocked on that when that shot came in.
Could have been screened a little bit. Ball comes out to midfield, and it looks like Rochester will reset again with 7:10 left in the third.
Cody Loss back in there.
This is Cohen to number 27. That's Travernisi, and he goes down, no call. And back comes Muskegon. Muskegon could have the numbers if they'd hurry, but they're in the middle of a line change.
Yep, 3-on-4 now.
Ariano works it over to Schmidt. Schmidt now kicks it between the legs of Schindler, and that is Schindler. Now it's going to come back into the Muskegon zone.
Nice move by Schmidt, but there's just nobody there.
Right.
I like the move. I think he was hoping a riser was going to come towards him.
This is Lobo. Schmidt battling with Toby.
Darren Toby.
So we got 6:38 left here in the third quarter, 3-1. The Rochester Lancers with the lead, scoring 2 unanswered goals here in the third quarter. I think we're okay.
Oh, okay.
6:38 left here in this third quarter. Scoring here in the second half for the Risers. Joey Tavernisi, his second goal of the evening at the 14:32 mark, and then Vadim Kojakov at the 12:10 mark here in the third quarter. Tavernisi also had a goal in the first half, 6:58 mark in the second quarter, and then Steve Merker got all the scoring going with 7:31 in the second quarter, and no scoring in that first quarter. So.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine.
Miguel Flores scored. I mean, he was one of the leading scorers last year.
Right.
And this whole league, until he went down with that really tough knee injury.
Well, remember,
and he had some shots on goal, but he's just been high and wide rate. They need to get him going, need him in the offense.
Well, remember they had Ryan Zietlow was leading the league. He went down with a knee injury. It was just a rough year for Muskegon for injuries, and then they still made it to the semifinals last year.
Yep.
So
and Zietlow's not back, I see.
No, he's still rehabbing according to Matt Schmidt. So that was a very serious injury. So was Miguel Flores went out with a similar injury, but he was able to heal a little bit faster, and they need him back.
I think if I remember right, Zietlow tore his ACL,
right,
and Miguel stretched his MCL.
Is that what it was?
Yep, which is just more of a rehab.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like he had the lesser of the injuries.
Because
there was a chance that when they went in the playoffs that maybe he could play, and then he tried it and couldn't quite go.
Mm-hmm. We'll be right back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Right.
We'll be on the air about 6:45.
Same two teams. That doesn't happen too often.
No, I don't remember this. Of course, this is only our second year, but I don't remember. Last year we never get 2 games in a weekend, did we?
Right. And I know it's for travel. You get teams from farther away. This is Schmidt working it over to Cody Loss. Loss now kicks it into the Muskegon or into the attack zone. And it's fielded there by Rochester.
Yeah, Cody was hoping somebody was going to be there from Muskegon. Oh, stolen back.
Here comes Loss. He's got Schmidt on his left side, and he tried to get a pass over to Alayo and was intercepted.
I think that was Toby. No, that was 14. Harling with a steal.
Here comes Tavernisi. Works it over to Schindler.
And right now, I think you're going to see Rochester just start to slow the game down a little bit, start working on the clock.
Right.
Up 2, you can start to do that.
Yeah, it's that fine line. You definitely want to work on the clock, but you don't want to get caught back on your heels. We saw that last time with the Demon Hawks. They had that big lead, and all of a sudden you start getting out of what got you there, and it starts going the other. Oh, nice save!
Lobo.
That was Lobo, but that was Toby on the shot, I believe.
Yeah, brilliant shot there by Toby. Wow. Darren Toby.
So here comes, where are we at here? Toby has it for Rochester. Gets it up to midfield.
You know what? No, that's Alex Harlan.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. Oh, they're pushing the back they got away with, and Risers did.
Here comes Kyle Crane. Crane doesn't have the numbers, trying to get some help, and he finds Moses Crawford. Crawford leaves it for Alayo. Cesar Alayo kicks it back over to Tyler Howard.
Tell you what, is Muskegon subbing?
Yep. And I'll kick it down into the zone. This is Crane battling with Harling over in the corner. Crane now. Big boy gets out in front. Oh, nice block.
Really nice block. And now he comes away with the ball, too. Oh, turns it over.
Yeah, that was number 24. That's Tanner Bay. Nice block, and he almost had it led his own rush here.
Yeah.
Here comes Muskegon. I believe this is Crawford with it. Gets it back to Cesar Alayo.
Down to about 4:20 left here in the third quarter.
Crawford kicks it over in the corner. That's Spees with it, Henry Spees, and it's going to be kicked into the crowd. So 4:15 left here in the third quarter. 3-1. The Lancers with the lead.
Ball's going to be Riser's ball. Who's going to be on the trigger? Looks like it's going to be Aldoni Mendez.
Aldoni Mendez, yeah. Free shot here, free kick. And he kicks it right on, but blocked by number 21, D'Amico. And a goal. I was looking for the block there. I didn't see.
I don't know who made it neither. I'm looking down.
So a quick score off the original save. I'm wondering if that was Flores. They seem to be giving him high fives. I'm going to put down Miguel Flores.
We both looked down to make sure that we wanted to credit D'Amico on that block. And boom, that fast he scored.
At the 4:12 mark of the third quarter to make it 4-2. So Flores with his 4th goal of the season. We'll make sure that that's who it is, but he was the one getting the high fives. Here's Cody Loss. It's blocked out. Loss battling for it with Schindler. And now it's taken away there by Silberto.
And that was a goal that the Risers desperately needed.
Yeah, it cuts it down to a 1-goal game now.
Yeah.
his 4th of the season, number 28, Miguel Flores.
All right, so a little deductive logic helped us out on that one.
Yes.
Miguel Flores, his 4th goal of the season. He does now lead the Risers in scoring.
I think they have 2 other guys with 3.
Yeah, they got Brandon Edwards with 3. He had a 3-goal hat trick, I think, the first game he played, and he hasn't scored since. And then you had Tyler Pill with 3 goals, and then Kyle Crane with 3 goals. So there you have it.
And Tavermisi, if he gets one more, he's going to have a hat trick.
He's got a hat trick, yeah. 3-2. This is Schindler. Kicks it back into his own zone with 3:07 left here in the third quarter. Looks a little bit more promising for Muskegon now.
Yes,
Lead cut 3-2. Schindler over in the corner.
Schindler trying to figure out where he wants to go with it.
Right.
Goes it to Toby.
Toby brings it back in center. Passes over the corner. This is, I believe, Tavernisi.
You had a good run on goal there.
Right. Gets it down to Siliberto. To Schindler. Back to Siliberto. And now Rochester retreats.
Yeah, they're just going to reset. And they got some subs coming in.
Schindler being worked on there. And now coming around the right side and a goal. Nice
22.
shot there by number, I think, 27. It's the 20. Yeah. And that's going to be Tavernisi. So Joey Tavernisi has his 3rd goal of the evening.
What did I just say about a hat trick?
Right. He got it with 2:21 left here in the third quarter. And that one hurts Muskegon because now all of a sudden, you're back down to 2 goals again. 3-goal deficit, I should. No.
2 goal, 4-2.
2 goals, 4-2. Yep, got ahead of myself.
That's okay.
4-2.
And Tavermisi with a hat trick. Nice job by him tonight, working hard. And that was a nice shot. I mean, came in from the right side, didn't have a real good angle, but he squeezed it up into that corner.
Cody Loss now kicks it back, and Lobo has it. Lobo kicks it down into the Rochester zone. He's got Schmidt in the corner. Schmidt header off the glass, goes in. It's in the crease. Oh, Cody Loss couldn't find it, and it comes back to Ariano.
Nice job by Schmidt, he got it right there in that crease, got it right in that little zone there in front of the net, but there's nobody there.
Right. This is Brandon trying to keep it in. It comes back to Ariano. Streaking down is Demidiv, and it comes back on goal to Lobo. Loss now, kicks it cross. There was a caught in the middle of a line change. Brandon Edwards decides to stay on, though.
And Tavermisi had it for a second.
Right. And now the ball kicked in the corner. Schmidt with it down there for Muskegon. Off the boards. Spees battling for it. Kicks back out. Coming out to Ariano, and he says, let's slow it down, set an offense. We got 1:17 left in the third. 4-2. Rochester on top here at the Trinity Health Arena.
1:10 left to go.
Pass over down to Spees. Spees in the corner doing battle down there. Gets it back to Ariano. Ariano to Flores. Flores with a goal on the evening. Gets it down to Schmidt.
Good offensive set here.
Schmidt back eventually to Flores. Flores to Ariano. Under a minute left.
Yep. Schmidt's coming off.
There he is. And now you have Flores. Flores not happy with what's going on out there in terms of the set.
Oh, and a turnover.
Yeah, he had Crane breaking to the goal, but he kicked it where Crane was.
Yeah.
And now left side, this is Harling with it. Kicks it all the way back into his own zone with 31 seconds left. 4-2, Rochester with the lead, playing their first game of the season and looking pretty sharp.
Schindler's coming in for the last 20 seconds.
This is number 7. That's going to be Lonkow. Lonkow has it with 14 seconds. Kicks it down in the corner. Schindler battling down there with, I believe that's Spees.
Stolen away, stolen back.
By Toby. Toby kicks it. Oh, off the high glass. No.
Good
and
swing.
The third quarter will come to an end. So after 3, the score is 4-2 in favor of the Rochester Lancers here. So we're going to go to quarter number 4. So the Risers are going to have their comeback heroic shoes on again here tonight.
Yep.
And as you said, they come back from, I've seen them come back from 6-2 deficit, and so 4-2 is this. Things change in a blink of an eye in this league.
Yes, they do. think Billy said we could take a timeout.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a timeout and come back. You're watching the Muskegon Risers hockey here on CatchMark. I said hockey again, didn't I? It's Muskegon Risers soccer here on CatchMark SportsNet.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
Here at the Trinity Health Arena, John Russell along with Cal Van Single, Bill Mann, our producer. We got Courtney Jimison on the camera, and PNC Productions doing their usual fine stuff as well. So, well, your scoring looks like this. Scoring all started in the second quarter. No scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter, Steve Merker scored 7:31 in the second quarter and put Muskegon up 1-0.
Mendez with an assist.
Mendez with the assist. And then you had Joey Tavernisi scoring the first of what would be 3 goals at the 6:58 mark of the second quarter. And that's where the first half ended, with us tied at 1. And then had some action here in the second half. Joey Tavernisi scored his second goal, 14:32 mark of the third quarter. And then that made it 2-1. And then Kojakov, there we go. Kojakov scored for the Lancers. 12-10 third period. That made it. Where am I at there? That made it 4-2. Is that right? I'm losing track of myself here. But anyhow, Miguel Flores scored in the third quarter at 4:12 mark, and that made it 3-2.
That made it 3-2.
There we go. Now back on track. And then Tavernisi scored his third goal, his hat trick at the 2:21 mark of the third quarter to make it where we're at now, 4-2.
Well, I said 2-1 might be it. And I know Morin said that, and you said, well, I don't know, scoring could pick up, and boom, boom.
Yeah.
There it went.
Yeah,
so.
It's hard to predict this. Like I said, it had all the earmarks of being first one to 2 or 3 goals is going to win this one, but boy, it can change in a New York minute.
And it did.
Yeah. Ball is going to be over in the corner. They switch zones here. The ball is back in the Rochester zone. And Rochester will have it just underway here in the fourth quarter. 14:54 left. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Game time 7 o'clock. Same 2 teams.
Probably on the air about 6:45 or so.
Tanner Bay over in the corner puts it on goal, and scooping it up is Lobo. Gets it out to Dutcher.
Oh, nice little footwork out there by Dutcher.
Dutcher gets it back to Mendez. Aldoni had his brother playing here last year with him.
He did, didn't he? I wonder where he's at now.
Works over to Crane. Crane back to Mendez. Mendez works it to Edwards. Edwards down in the corner to, that's number 12. It was Tyler Howard. And now Brandon Edwards gets it over to Crane.
Threw it across there, trying to get something going.
Crane puts it, it's blocked out front. Schindler, I believe.
Stays in play.
Schindler now, known for his defense.
Schindler's played well here tonight. He's not an old man, but he's no spring chicken.
No.
He's played 10 years professionally. Now head coach and player. And he's played well here.
And his second go-round with the Lancers, we understand.
The ball goes out of bounds. Turnover here.
So 13:50 left here in this fourth quarter. Risers fans looking for some heroics here. Can they do it again?
Oh, the Lancers are going to have a shot on goal after that turnover there.
Muskegon getting ready to.
Schindler out there being the head coach, he's directing traffic.
Right.
He knows where he wants these guys.
Kicks it left side over to the corner, and it's going to be a little bit short, blocked out in front.
That was a nice play, though. That was a good offensive set right there.
It was. Tyler Howard kicks it, clears it down into the Rochester zone. Comes back to Howard.
3-3.
Howard now gets it over to Edwards. Brandon Edwards works it back over here to Ariano. Ariano shoots, and it's tipped in.
By his own guy.
Yeah, by Schindler. So Ariano will get the goal for Muskegon.
Yep.
Daniel Ariano at the 13:26 mark of the fourth quarter.
And Schindler was a shot on goal. Schindler got his foot up to like block it.
Right.
Went off the top of Schindler's foot, right up and in, right over top of the goalie.
Right. So
you got to wonder now, do you yell at yourself? Know what I'm saying? Do you yell at yourself when that happens?
Yeah. I'm sure you're frustrated. He was certainly going for the block, and it just tear him in.
I mean, do you got to run now tomorrow? You got to come in and run?
Yeah. Well, you can say, hey, I scored a goal last night, right?
Yeah. Right. Unfortunately,
it wasn't for us.
Yeah.
This is Lobo trying to get it down, and it was off of Merker. Comes back to Alea. Ariano scores his 3rd goal of the season, by the way, so he joins the 3-goal club.
A little battle going on right out here in Ariana again. Or no, it's Aleo. Aleo with it.
Henry Spies now works it over to Schmidt. Schmidt point right side, back to Spies. Now the Risers just down by 1 goal, 4-3. 12:50 left here in the 4th quarter.
He threw it right on the official.
This is Dutcher.
Nice footwork.
He does. He's got some fancy footwork. He's good at that. Gets it over to Alayo. Alayo to Schmidt.
They're trying to get something set up here because it's just most of it's not. They're not quite attacking that keeper over there for the Lancers.
This is Cody Loss now. He's going to bring it back into his own zone just barely, midfield. Works it over to Alayo. Alayo has it stolen away.
Turnover here.
And back comes D'Amico. D'Amico passes over left side, works it back over right side to Dimidiv. Dimidiv shoots and is blocked by Cody Loss. Nice block by him.
That was great block.
Comes out to Miguel Flores.
Miguel on the move.
Yeah, he doesn't have anybody with him. Takes it down in the zone. Battling for it. Comes away clear. Oh, my goodness. And a nice kick save there by one of the defenders. I believe that was Harley.
The keeper went down somehow. Nice save.
And now Maddock makes a nice shot there.
Yeah,
and now
nice save. And, you know, we might have we're going to have a blue card?
No, I don't think so. For a minute it's just going to be a regular penalty, I think, against Muskegon.
Okay.
One of the Lancers went down pretty hard in the crease there.
Well, that's why I thought. Then I seen him go down. Right. I heard the whistle.
All right.
I thought, we might get a card. What do I know?
Here comes Maddox. Kicks it up to his teammate at midfield to Harling. Harling has it. Works it down into the Muskegon attack zone. Coming back is Aldoni Mendez. Aldoni with it. He's got Flores on his left side.
Yep, hit the brakes and lost control, but now they get it back.
Edwards with it. Gets it back to Crawford. 11:27 left. Muskegon trailing by 1.
Still plenty of time, but when that clock gets under 10 minutes, you're going to start thinking time's going to start to become an essence.
Right. Lobo kicks it down. On goal. Oh, nice header there by Mendez. Yeah. Goes right on to Maddock, who makes the save.
Nice long throw by Maddock.
Down into the Muskegon zone. That's Schindler battling for it with Crawford. Schindler still has it.
Oh, and drops it off nicely.
Yep. Back kick, and it comes out to Harling.
Harling's had a nice game tonight. Hasn't scored, but he's played some good defense.
Right. Schindler working right side now. Gets it back to, that's number 9. That's Rieger.
Over to Harling.
10:36 left here in this 4th quarter. Muskegon trailing by 1. This is Harling down in the corner. Mendez watching him.
Yeah, kind of moves in from the right side, but nowhere to go with it.
Passes over left side. Crawford watching. Comes away to Dutcher. Dutcher to Mendez. Mendez tried to get a pass back to Dutcher. Dutcher ran by it, and Spies is trying to come back for it. Spies is going to be it's going to be a foul.
Down. Yep. On number 9, Rieger.
So it will be Muskegon's ball. 10-12 left.
A lot of subs coming in.
Trying to keep it fresh.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the bigger arenas, too, in indoor. So you know that from a conditioning standpoint, it's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, so you'd think to a certain extent Muskegon would have an advantage playing in one of the bigger arenas. They have to be a little bit more used to it.
That's it.
And now it comes down to Toby. Toby had Crane locking up down there.
Good defense by Crane, though, wasn't it?
Right.
He's on both hands and almost knees and kind of trying to spin around.
Coming back quickly is Siliberto. Gets it over to number 21. That's D'Amico. Shoots. Oh, just wide. And now comes all the way back into the Rochester zone.
Nice job to clear it. Who was that? 14, I think. Pill.
For Muskegon?
Yeah, Taylor Pill. Cleared it very nicely to get his team out of trouble.
This is Seidowitz. Works it over to Toby.
Yep. Merker right there to play some great defense.
Merker almost steals it away.
Close, very close.
Boy, if he'd have stolen that, it'd just been nobody between he and the goaltender.
Yep. He could have tied this one up, but he couldn't quite get a handle on it.
Bay now kicks it off the boards.
Guy coming from the right side, but they don't see him. That was Seidowitz coming down clear on the right side.
Joey Tavernisi with 3 goals already. Had it for a second, dumped it down. Comes back to Harling. Back to Tavernisi. Tavernisi dumps it down, and it's coming back to Merker. Merker, fresh from Utica City in the MASL. Gets it to Howard. Tyler Howard, he's got Flores right side. Flores, fanned on the kick a little bit. Didn't get all he wanted of it. And, boy, I'll tell you, Flores, he's like a
water
like a terrier down there.
He is, man. I tell you what, that kid, when he's rested up, he is so quick. Oh.
Push from behind and no call.
Well, I think what it was I'll go ahead and call it.
This is Flores shoots. Oh, nice kick save there by Maddock. And another shot off the glass, and Rochester has it.
I think those two guys, when they said no call, I think they just ran into each other. Now there's a trip. That was trip. I think earlier, like 30 seconds ago, I think because as a defensive player, you're allowed to go get the ball.
Right.
And I just think they just collided. They were both going to get it.
That's what they call it. I think it was Brandon Edwards took exception to it. It was from behind. From his standpoint, it was behind him.
But I don't think he's seen him coming to try to get it. I know what you're saying, though. Like, dude, he ran me over.
Yeah, that was Brandon's argument.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Risers have it. This is number 14. That is going to be Pill, Taylor Pill. And, it gets by him. He's going to flag it down back at midfield.
Yeah. They're going to have to completely reset over here to Michael Schmidt.
7:50 left in this one. Muskegon trailing by 1 at some point.
Yep.
Get that extra attacker out there. Probably, I'm going to say maybe the 4 or 3 minute mark, maybe. Be thinking about that if it stays this score.
Schmidt kind of lost the handle on it, so they have to reset again.
Schmidt now dumps it down. Dutcher comes back for it. Gets it back to Schmidt. Schmidt, we talk about Schindler. Schmidt's not exactly a spring chicken either. Been playing soccer here in Muskegon. I think they've been in Muskegon for at least 10 years.
Demidin with a steal.
Oh, and getting down was Flores, and it comes on goal to Lobo. He's going to fire it out, trying to get it to Flores. Flores does a little bicycle kick, and then is kicked back by Harling, and now it's going to go out of bounds.
And it's going to be Muskegon ball.
So Muskegon.
There was a lot of action right there in about 10 seconds, man.
Right. And then so whatever happens here is going to happen right about midfield with 6:58 left in this one. Rochester leading the Muskegon Risers by the score of 4-3 and a timeout call.
Yeah.
As Coach Michael Vollmer will talk to the official first. He wants to make a visit there, talk about something, and then he's going to go and talk to his team a little bit.
Oh, they turned the lights out on us.
The lights? Oh, they got the light.
Oh, the flashlights. Billy, got your flashlight out?
Yeah. That's your favorite song, Cal.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. That's our Billy.
Yeah.
We love that guy.
So good. Got to get your lighter out there, Billy.
It'd be fun to go to a concert with, wouldn't
he? You wouldn't be there very long because you'd probably be getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, an exciting game here. No scoring at all in the first quarter. Only 2 goals in the second quarter and left it tied at 1. And then we've had a plethora of scoring in the third.
Yeah.
4 goals scored in the third quarter. Three of them by the Rochester and 1 by Muskegon, and then Ariano scores here in the fourth for Muskegon to make it where we're at 4-3. Goal scorers for Muskegon: Steve Merker, Miguel Flores, Ariano, and am I missing somebody? I don't think so.
Merker.
Yep. Merker.
Kujakov.
Yeah, that's for those guys. So for Rochester, you have
my
Tavernisi with 3.
My bad.
They're fine. Kojakov with Kojakov's the only one not named Tavernisi that score a goal for Rochester. Now we got tangled up. Schindler gets tangled up with Brandon Edwards. Edwards slow to get up. He's aiming or he's holding his back.
Them walls are hard.
Yeah.
Is he going to come off? Nope, he's not. He wanted to come off, but
now
he's like, help.
Yeah, now he's kind of caught in the middle.
He'll be coming off at the next whistle. Oh, look at him go, though.
Yeah, Edwards gets it down. A little reverse kick by Merker. Edwards battling for it in the corner. Well, wouldn't that be something if he got a goal, the guy that was going to come off?
Yeah.
Here comes Alayo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he wants off, and now he is.
And this is Rochester coming back. That is Zeidowitz.
Henry Spees replaced him, number 3.
Cody Loss battling for it, and it comes away to Toby. Toby kicks it back to his goalkeeper, Maddock. Maddock kicks it down. This is Merker intercepting at midfield.
No fancy footwork.
Merker now trying to get his teammates on side, and it's kicked away by Schindler, but to Spees, down to Merker. Merker kicks it's going to be high, though, off the glass.
Tell you what, good throw at the glass. You never know what's going to happen with the glass there.
Right. Crawford now. We got 5:46 left here in the game, 4-3. Rochester with the lead.
Crawford and Spees just playing pass it around.
Alayo with it and kicks it down, and this is Crane trying to battle for it, but comes back out. This is Spees. Spees to Crane. Crane trying to track it down, and it's down in the corner. And this is Toby with it. Toby, Crane trying to get it, comes out to Tavernisi.
Crane's dinged a little bit.
Yeah.
Crane's a big kid. He's thick.
He is. And we don't mean thick in the head.
No, he's thick. He's from the weight room.
Tavernisi.
He's like our Billy. He's thick.
Yeah. All muscle.
All muscle.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left here. Muskegon trailing 4-3.
A quick stoppage of play here. What team sub? Schmidt in there.
I'm going to say kick out to Howard. Howard to Schmidt. Schmidt up. Oh, tried to get right past Mendez.
Yeah, right through his legs.
Right through the wickets.
Miguel Flores out there.
Coming back quickly is D'Amico. D'Amico kicks it over here, left side, shot. No, Ciliberti gets it back over to number 21. That is D'Amico.
Boy, the Lancers had a 2-on-1, could not convert.
No. Okay, Mendez. Muskegon looking to set something up here with 4:36 left. Mendez
gets away with a little bit of a push. But
to Flores. Flores passes over to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Flores.
And he's got Pill up here on top, and he gets it back to Pill.
Yep. Tyler Pill with 3 goals. Gets it over to
Howard. Is that Howard?
Howard, yep. Tyler Howard. To Flores, and he tried to direct it on goal, but it went high.
Kind of like taking a puck, isn't it?
Yeah.
You kind of turn it, and
Right.
he did that with his foot.
So 4:13 left in this one, 4-3. Rochester on top.
Yeah, don't forget, we'll be right back here tomorrow night.
Ooh, a header by
beautiful
Schindler.
header.
Right on goal.
Man, that was a great header by Schindler.
This is Edwards, Brandon Edwards for Muskegon. Going to kick it over to, that's Dutcher. Dutcher now tries to get up the floor. Is stolen away by Rochester. That is Rieger.
3-on-2.
Rieger kicks it over to Tavernisi. He was bid for 4 goals, and it's a save by Lobo. Knocks it up into the netting.
Went off his left shoulder, didn't it? I don't think he ever got a hand on it.
No. Tavernisi making a bid for goal number 4.
Well, he had a good swing at that. It just went up high, and then, we had Lobo kind of get a shoulder to get it.
And a shot knocked down in front.
Nice block by Lobo.
And goal. Nice goal there by number 9, Rieger. Came out.
They let him get right in where they let him sneak right in behind him.
Right. So number 9, Dan Rieger, scores his first goal of the night. And that's going to make it tough. Yeah, 3:42 here in the fourth quarter. That's going to be tough for Muskegon now. They're going to trail by 2. So now you're going to, they already are going to pull their goalie, and they'll have that extra attacker. So I'm trying to see who put on the red jersey there, puts it over his number. So I really It's not one of the guys is that Tyler Pill? It might be
That
Tyler.
looks like Pill. Yeah.
Okay.
With that hairdo, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good. So that will be Pill wearing the orange schmuck.
Montague girls and boys both win tonight. And Kent City's girls and boys both win tonight.
All right. Here comes Eldoni. Or not Eldoni, that's not Eldoni, it's Ariano. Sorry.
Nice pass by Schindler off the wall.
I was back to D'Amico, and getting back, he can play goalie so he can touch it. That is Tyler Pill, or Taylor Pill.
Nice stop by Pill. I mean, he doesn't have the gloves on, you know.
Right. Ariano now. Gets it to Howard, over to Pill. Pill to Crawford with 3:08 left. Works it over left side to Howard. Muskegon trailing by 2. Down in the corner. This is Merker battling against Harling. Comes back out to Pill. Pill works over right side to Crawford. Crawford now in the corner. That's Rieger there. Rieger and Crawford going at it.
And the official right there.
Shot off the boards by Ariano.
Oh, and I tell you, we're right there for Henry Spees, too.
Yeah. Here comes Crawford. We're down to 2:38 left. Crawford back to Pill. Pill now back to Crawford. Crawford works it over left side. That is Howard. Howard up front tried to get it to Ariano, and it's cleared away. And Pill has to come back for it. Empty net for Muskegon with 2:21 left. Muskegon trailing by 2.
Got some new subs coming in there.
This is Dutcher. Getting it back to Pill. Pill working it over to Crawford. Crawford to Pill. Dutcher.
Trying to find an opening.
Down to Mendez. Mendez shoots, and a nice save there by Maddock tonight. That was heading up for the upper regions of the net, and he pushed it.
Pushed it with that right hand and got it up there. Nice play by him defensively.
Another big save there for Maddox. 2 minutes left here in this game.
Maddox has got to give him credit. He has had a lot of great saves here tonight.
He really has.
Yep. And we got timeout.
Timeout on the floor here. 2 minutes left in this one. Muskegon has pulled their goaltender. They got Taylor Pill as the added attacker. 5-3. Rochester in their first game of the season, making a bid for their first win. Not too shabby for them.
No.
Both of these teams will play right back here tomorrow.
Just going to say that.
As far as Muskegon is concerned, then their next home game, on one of my thousands of pieces of paper, I have that written down. But at my fingertips. Here we go.
Okay.
Saturday, January 28th, Muskegon will host the Iowa Raptors. There we go.
Next week, John Russell and I will be back in the airwaves on the girls' basketball and boys' basketball tour.
On CatchMark SportsNet.
On CatchMark SportsNet, yep. Tuesday night, we will be in Shelby for Shelby girls.
Against Mason County Central.
Yep, and then Friday, we are going to be back at Montague. Oak Ridge is going to come into Montague, get to watch my granddaughter play, and actually call her game. First time this season, Addison Pranger for Montague. So,
why do I have the feeling that Addison Pranger will always have the ball in that game?
You know better.
Here's a score by Addison Pranger. What a great rebound by Addison. No, just kidding.
I know you are. I know you are. But look forward. I've been wanting to call one of her games, and it's the first time I've been able to do that. So, a little bit of a keepsake, you know.
Right. All right, Mendez over in the corner. Muskegon trailing by 2. Gets it to Flores. Oh, nice block there by Schindler. Goes high. Man, that stayed up forever.
It did. I think it got caught up in the rafters.
Hang time on that was forever.
Yeah, I think it might have bounced around up there in the rafters before it came down. So a little quick stoppage of play as they reset, and still going to be Riser's ball.
This is Pill now setting things up to Flores. Flores kicks. Oh, nice block there by Harling.
That was a well-designed play coming out of that timeout. I mean, they got exactly what they wanted.
Right. Crane to Pill.
Short of the goal.
Yeah. 1:42 left in this one. Pill now trying to set it up. Muskegon needs to have something happen here. They trail by 2. Crane down to Crawford. Trying to get it over to Mendez. And this is Dutcher. Stolen away, though, and coming away with it right now is D'Amico. D'Amico getting back is Pill. D'Amico shoots, and it's a score. So D'Amico knocks it down for Rochester, and that should just about do it.
Yeah.
For this one, as D'Amico scores with 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And
a 3-goal lead,
with 1:26, 6-3. I'll tell you what, got to give Rochester all the
first game
credit in the world. First game on the road. Got to travel, and boy, this was a tale of two types of game. It was defensive struggle in the first quarter. Really, still in the second quarter, there's only 2 goals were scored, one for each team, and then things opened up a little bit here in the second half. After Cal said, boy, a 3-1 game probably.
I said 2-1. I know I did it.
Yeah.
After, that whole first half.
Right, yeah.
Uh-oh. Wide left.
Again, the goal is open, and now we have Pill and Rieger making a bid for a goal here.
Good hops there by the official. He jumped right over top of that ball.
Ariano with the ball with under a minute left here. Passes over to Schmidt. Mike Schmidt now gets it over to Howard. Howard down to 50 seconds left. To Schmidt off the side of his foot. Going up high for it is Maddock with a save.
Yeah, nice job by Maddock.
And he wants a timeout.
Mm-hmm. Probably their last one.
So they will burn their final one.
Mm-hmm.
With 43.4 seconds left here, and Rochester up 6-3. So if this trend continues, Rochester will improve to 1-0. Muskegon will fall to 1-5. They got to be like the best 1-5 team around.
If you're Michael Vollmer, you were a player last year. Now you're the head coach this year.
Right.
And last year you guys had a good season, got all the way to the semifinals. Now you're sitting at 1-5. And you are up a division. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
That's going to take time. But he's not going to sleep tonight, I'll guarantee you that.
Right.
Because he's got to figure out a way to get some more offense before tomorrow night. Because here we have this. We know the Lancers got 6 up there. And so they're going to know the weaknesses now after playing them.
Right.
Of Muskegon. So Michael Vollmer's going to have a sleepless night.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, he took it over under, I believe his first game coaching was a semifinal game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because Ritzma had a
he was on
family
vacation.
commitment.
Yeah, down
a family commitment.
Out of the state.
That they had planned.
Right.
Yep.
And Vollmer took over, and boy, they had a heck of a game. I think they had the game won with, they were up by 2 with like 7 minutes left, and they got away from them.
Yep.
Muskegon, that is, playing against Cleveland. All right, this is Muskegon trying to get something going, but this is Schindler with it for Rochester with 34 seconds left. Gets it up to, this is Loss battling for it. Back to Lobo, who's back in the game now. Gets it over to Ariano with 20 seconds left.
And Lobo comes off. Pill comes out.
And here comes a break.
Whoa, there's a hole in the
there's
whistle.
no doubt about it. Yeah, Ariano knew that D'Amico was getting by him, so it's a blue card, and that's with 13 seconds left. That'll be a 2-minute penalty.
And that's a good call. I mean, that was a clean breakaway. He was gonna have an easy shot,
right,
for a goal. Officials have done a good job here tonight.
So officially, it'll be a 2-minute penalty, but there's only 13 seconds left in the game, so Muskegon will play shorthanded.
Well, I don't think so, but that wouldn't carry over to tomorrow night, would it? You wouldn't think so. The Lancers just pull all their defense back.
Yeah. It's going to be a penalty shot here for D'Amico. And D'Amico shoots, and a nice save there by Lobo.
Yeah. Guy's left hand on it, got it up and in and out of there. 12.1 second shot.
Lobo's played a heck of a game here. He had that one where he ventured out a little bit too far and got burnt, but other than that.
Yeah, both goalies have played well here. Both keepers have played well here tonight.
Rochester with the ball. The shot's going to go off the glass, and we're down to 7 seconds left. And again, D'Amico shoots, and it's gathered in by Lobo, and that's going to just about do it. It does.
We got a guy hurt.
Oh, for the Rochester team, right?
Yeah.
Can't quite see the number, but yeah, he's looking at an ankle, it looks like, isn't he?
You know what? He's got cramps.
Got cramps?
Yeah, he's pulling his top of his toes back.
Those aren't fun to have. So
no.
All right, so the Rochester Lancers win their initial game of the 2023 season here.
Congratulations
took
to
them
them.
5 games to play their first one, and they come away with a win, so they will improve to 1-0, and Muskegon will fall to 1-5. Goals for Muskegon are the scoring went like this. No scoring in the first quarter. Final scoring summary here. Steve Merker scored for Muskegon to get the scoring started with 7:31 left in the second quarter. Then Joey Tavernisi scored his first of what would be 3 goals tonight. 6:58 mark of the second quarter. And then we went to the half tied at 1, in which Cal made his infamous, 2-1.
It's 2-1. Might do it.
Yeah.
Might do it.
No. Hey, if I can't pick on Cal, who can I pick on,
Yeah.
right? Then Tavernisi scored again, 14:32 of just into the third quarter, and then another quick goal at the 12:10 mark was Vadim Kojikov. And then Miguel Flores scored for Muskegon at 4:12 mark of the third quarter. Joey Tavernisi knocking his hat trick in at the 2:21 mark of the third quarter, and that was all the scoring of the third. And then in the fourth quarter, Muskegon got on the board at 13:36 with Daniel Ariano, and then the scoring was all Rochester from there. Dan Rieger at the 3:42 mark, and Matt D'Amico at the 1:26 mark. So there you have it.
I want to credit both teams here. This game was not very chippy.
Right.
But we've seen some really chippy games last year, and this one wasn't.
Sure.
And credit both teams. Good sportsmanship here tonight. A couple of blue cards, and that was about it. And, they got to come right back in less than 24 hours and play each other again. So, but
There you go.
Great, nice job by both teams. I thought it was well officiated.
Nice job by our crew, Bill Mann,
Billy.
producer. We had Courtney Jemison on the cameras as well, and the guys at PNC Productions as well. I want to thank Andrea Rose for coming up here at halftime and talking about the arena and the collaboration between the Risers and the Lumberjacks.
What a wonderful interview that was.
Yeah, she did very well.
That's an
Kudos.
impressive girl.
All right, that is going to do it. The final score for the final time. It is Rochester over Muskegon by the score of 6-3. That's going to do it for us. For Cal Van Singel and our whole CatchMark Sports crew, have yourself a good night.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector.